Right, hello my fellow spuds, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. So it has been a couple of days, I think, since I last left off, specifically I think a day and a half. Pretty much all I did yesterday was sleep and drink, but today is the 91st day that we have survived. So we have come a long way since the beginning, and we are still in Mountain Town. We've been here for a little while now. Yeah, about 5 days-ish. And last episode, we just hunted the moose, which I'm amazed at it took this long. I can't believe it took this long, to be honest. But we have our fresh moose hide that is in the process of curing. But I've been here long enough. I'm kind of sick of this place. I want to get out of here. In the process of being here, I did start deconstructing some of the metal that I could find around here. So we've got 3 scrap metal. I need another 2 so that we can fix the transmitter. But that shouldn't be too much of a problem. We are a little bit encumbered, but not overly. We should be fine. So, first things first, I need to get another couple of bits of scrap metal. And I think in the barn outside, we should be able to get that. Apologies. A couple of things to apologize for. Oh, actually, there's a Polaroid I need to get. I have quite a sore throat. My son decided to bring home some form of cold flu-ness from nursery, and it's slowly infecting all of us. And in the last half an hour, I feel like I'm starting to get it. So my throat is starting to close up, so I apologize if I start coughing or something. I have just had 2 boiled sweets to try and help with it, but I may start suffering from talking so much. The other thing is, apparently, our airport, the local airport over here, announced that the RAF, our local RAF, for some reason, are doing training over the islands until 9 o'clock at night. No idea why, but they've got some giant, massive aeroplane that keeps going overhead. So apologies if you hear that, because chances are you will. It is very loud. But we have found the Polaroid. Hey bud, I was up and about the other day. Finally got all the way up to Milton, near the tower up there. Legs feeling great. So that is next to the radio tower. So that's pretty good. We're going to go up there anyway. Mods I'm using, they should all be in the description of the video. I will quickly go through some of the ones I've got. So BedrollTweaker I've actually turned off because I don't need it anymore. But Bountiful Foraging for crows and haylight, which makes us we're able to get salt from that, and fir cones. Candlelight, so we can make candles and use them. Carcass yield tweaker, which I've got to realistic. And then we've got cozy blankets, but again, I'm not really using them. Crafting revisions, but that's just a standard one we need to have on. FoodTweaker, but I've only really tweaked the meat and the fish. Originally, I did have it on realistic for everything, but it meant the other foods kind of got a bit overpowered with some of them. I can hear that plane coming now, so apologies for that. Yeah, but I've changed that back to default because it was a bit OP in some cases, especially peanut butter. I've got food by CalorieWaltz, which just adds a bunch more foods. FuelManager, which means that we can fuel that lantern. That is so loud. GearSpawner, IndoorsGreenery, which allows us to grow plants and things. ModComponent we need. ModGear what we need. And Universal Tweaks, which change a couple of bits and bobs. I believe that's everything, yeah. There's a couple of other ones. I've got like the alcohol mod on and a few other bits that don't add settings, but that's the majority. Again, I'm pretty sure all of the mods I'm using are in the description below. So yeah. But we've now got the Polaroid, and the Polaroid location is back at the transmitter tower, which we were at before. So we just need to go back there, and we are good. Annoyingly, the wind is up, and we need 2 more bits of scrap metal. I'm hoping I can get that back in here. No, I'm not going to get the rabbit. It's not worth it for the wolves. But we're going to go in and see if we can deconstruct anything so that we can get these 2 last bits of scrap. Got some more fuses, which I really don't need. The soil would be nice to have. 10 uses means we can grow some stuff. I'm going to take it, although we are quite encumbered. What is that in there? Something was in there. Leather. going to take that. We needed a bit more scrap metal. I can't see anything. Oh, we got one bit of scrap metal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, cool. We just need one more bit. And I think we might have left a bit up there thinking about it. Gardening mesh. We did need a gardening mesh. It's quite light. I'll take it. Yeah, so I believe the mods are only available on PC. I don't think you can get any on console, unfortunately. That's the case with lots of games. I didn't actually know until fairly recently, and that's kind of why I started doing the series, because I wanted to show off some of them. And yeah, especially the food, I think it brings a lot more life to the game, which has been quite nice. Right, there are wolves over there. Just want to avoid them. Yeah, there's a website for all the mods. I just type in the Long Dark mods, and it comes up. I think it's a TLD mod list, I think it's called, or something. That's where I got all of mine. And you need to use Melon Loader, which is a piece of software which basically allows you to use mods. But it's all really easy to do, and the website tells you how to do it all. So it's fairly straightforward. Again, I don't know about mods for consoles. There might be a way, but I don't play on the console, not 100%. Yeah, it's the same with lots of them, though. I mean, I had it. It's probably changed since, but way back when on PS4, when I got like Fallout 3 and stuff, Fallout 4, I can't remember, Fallout something, and yeah, you weren't able to get mods on that originally. I think they might have been changed by now, but it was a shame. It's kind of the same. It's just unfortunate, but it's one of the reasons I got into PC gaming originally, because I always used to do consoles, and then yeah, it's a massive pain. But yeah, anyway. Finally on our way back into Milton. I could go up that way. There was a couple of houses up there, wasn't there? I don't think I went into this house or these houses, because I wanted to rush back, and I want to get out this wind, if I'm honest. I don't think I went in here, so let's try and go in here. Have a little break from the wind. There we go. Okay. Right, so after one more piece of metal, which I should be able to get from here. Hey, brilliant. Cool. And I'm presuming... Yeah, I haven't searched in here. Let's see if we can get a little bit of food. Really, I'm only after, like, high-calorie stuff. I don't really want to have to lug much back with me. Oh. Oh, I have been in here. Oh, but I haven't searched half of it. Yeah, Fallout 4. Sorry, yeah. Oh, you can mod it now. Okay. Way back when I used to play, it's like you couldn't mod it on PlayStation. There was a big fuss about it, but glad they changed it. No. Okay. Well, we've got enough scrap metal now. How are our clothes looking? I think most of them, obviously apart from like the deerskin boots, but I can't fix them off even if I wanted to. They're all fine. We'll wait a little bit longer before fixing them up. Okay. So I think the house opposites, I did not loot yet. Up there. So I'm going to quickly see if I can go over that one. And then at least I can kind of call Milton successfully looted. Is there anything in the park? Old schoolhouse. Looks all burnt down. Is there anything in the store? A couple of bits of wood. Oh, and a sleep roll. Nice. No. Well, let's try and get into this house if we can. If not, we will push back to the main house there. Go from there. No, we can't get in. Fine. Okay. Right. Town of Milton. So we could push straight up. Actually, it's not that windy anymore. I think let's just go straight up. I was worried about the temperature, but actually, yeah, it's -2. It's fine. Let's just get this finally done, and then we can get out of Milton. Because I didn't want to be here too long. I just wanted to fix up the transmitter and get a moose, hopefully. And we got the moose, so we can get the hell out of here. How encumbered are we? Marginally. I'll probably go down once we've had something to drink and eat. Yeah. The other thing was... Are we still using the standard sleep? Yeah, we are. I need to get another ptarmigan. That's the other thing I need to do before I leave here. We've got to get 2 more feathers. And we do have the fire tip bows and bow and arrows. Or fire tip arrows, not bows. We got the fire tip arrows that we used quite well last time to hunt 2 of them. So I'm hoping I'll be able to bag another one. We can leave here with a much better bedroll. Okay, so it's still restricted, okay. Well, at least you can get some mods. I mean, I wanted to get, like, I remember way back when, this is years ago now, it was automation mods for Fallout. And they looked really cool, so you could put stuff on, like, conveyors and put it through and recycle things and all sorts of stuff. It looked awesome. I wanted that, but I wasn't able to do it on the PlayStation. It was really sad. But some of the mods you can get on it are ludicrous. It's so many weird stuff. Especially Skyrim. Skyrim's got some weird-ass mods as well. But, yeah, it's nice you're able to get some. It's a shame you can't get more, but I think that's just the sad thing about consoles is it tends to be quite hard to mod stuff on it, unfortunately, especially compared to PC. Right, here we go. Right. Where is it? Let's put the things in. I feel like I've left... Oh, I needed charcoal. Okay. For the Polaroid. That's annoying. Right, let's get that. I feel like I might need to go back to the house, annoyingly, so that I can get the charcoal. I need the one. Switch that on. Good, because we fixed all of it. Yeah, lovely. And we have completed that quest. So we just need to repair the one at Pleasant Valley, which is pretty much repaired if memory serves anyway. If I take that, because I think we were short by 1 or 2 bits of scrap metal. And that will do. I need 1 bit of charcoal. It's so annoying. Is there like a cave down here? Oh, the conveyor's a part of the game now. Oh, nice. Okay. That's awesome. I'll see if there's a cave down here with a campfire. I really can't be bothered to go all the way back. I could suppose... Can I actually even make a fire? No, not what I've got. I guess I could pick up some sticks and make a fire. What's that? That's a sign. Okay, oh, there's a cave. But does it have a campfire in it? That would be too good to be true. We've got some coal. Okay. No campfire. But still, I could just start a fire. Right. Let's just start a campfire. Screw it. Yeah. Oh, come on. Wood. Fine, I'll use wood.
Come on, little fire.
Right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Perfect.
Oh, there we go. Right. I had something that's like, there's a slight draft and it keeps tapping the side of the window. It's really annoying. That'll do. Right, is there anything we can cook? Can only cook some water up, that's fine. In hindsight, probably shouldn't have done 3 hours on it, because now it's going to be forever, isn't it? Okay, is there anything I can do in the 3-hour mark? Probably not. I guess I could fix something up. Let's fix these up. I reckon they're probably the most useful to fix up. Yeah, I do. Can we just extinguish? No, but we can just throw some of these. I think it will be stormy, yeah. I imagine so. If it's going to be stormy on the west side of the UK, it will definitely be stormy where we are. We tend to get hit really badly with storms. That was some lag, weirdly. Let's keep... Is that just all the fires? That's weird. I've never had lag like that. I'm presuming it's all the torches going at the same time. Yeah, wind force is going to be nuts. Ugh. Okay. Just keep taking them until it's out. The lag. Come on. Cook. There we go. Take it. Can we just heat that up? And heat up. Take it. There we go. Right. Now take the charcoal. That was worth it for the one piece of charcoal, wasn't it? Right. Anyway. Let's go back. So, harvest rose hips. No, I'm a bit worried about our weight capacity. We probably could get down. I've never tried goating down into the basin before, but we definitely need to lose weight to get back up again. So, we are going to have to look at our weight at some point, probably when we get to the little kiosk before we go down the road. But now we've got the piece of charcoal, I can finally do the Polaroid, discover most of the region, and then we can get out of here. And I probably will come back here at some point when we want to go over to Hush River Valley, because I would like to go there for a little bit at least. Because at the beginning of the stream, we kind of completely failed there, didn't we? There we go, look at that. Boom. I forget how good Polaroids are. I rarely get them, but this is nuts. To be able to discover all of that is crazy. So, we need to go back up the road, don't we? Should we take that? Don't think we need it. Let's try and... I was going to say goat down there, but I don't think we can. I know we can goat over here. Pretty sure we can. Yeah. Why can I suddenly not? I swear I've done this before. No, I was over here. Fine. Okay. Oh, whoops. That was slightly too high. Are we fine? I don't think that really affected anything. Not really. Yeah, we're fine. Going a little bit too quick. Come on, come on. Oh, seriously. Right. Let's fix ourselves up. I'm glad we picked up all these painkillers. Now we can use them. Here we go. Let's quickly try and get round. So we should be able to go under here. No, it's not pre-recorded. Why would it be pre-recorded? I don't know. It's not definitely not pre-recorded. I'm here. Hello. Let's go round. Here we go. Right, we've got some deer here. And this just pops us round to the other side of the garage. No worries, it's fine. Right, we need to go up there. So hopefully we can avoid the wolf that tried to glitch through the kiosk building last time, because that was very funny. It really wanted that ptarmigan so much it broke its head through the wall. So we're going to get the bow ready just in case. And we will try and avoid it if possible. But really all I want is a ptarmigan, so I can get the feathers, and then get the hell out of Milton. Did we search this? We did not. Oh, scrap metal in here. Flare? Nice. We are running low on flares for some reason. I went through quite a few of them, didn't I? Recently. So, what do we have in here? Nothing. Useful. Okay. Right, so last time there was a couple of walls up there. See, I've only really known down here, but I'm presuming they do move around a little bit, unless we've just got unlucky. I don't think I'm that skilled, am I? Oh, I can hear that plane going ahead again. That's right. I mean, enjoying doing it again. It's been a while since I have played it, so yeah, really enjoying getting back into it again. But yeah, I think between this one doing the modded stuff and the ongoing Stalker series, I think I've improved quite a lot. Because I think before this, I think my current longest time in this is like what, 120 days in my playthrough. Oh, okay. See you later. So yeah, we're actually nearly there. I mean, the fact that we're on like what, 91, nearly there. So pretty pleased, really. I think really the only reason I struggled to get past whatever I was on before that was just because I tried to rush and get the achievements and things, and yeah, I think my son was born and all sorts of other stuff. So yeah, kind of lost motivation to carry on playing that save. But yeah, it's been a few years. Just enjoying getting back into it. So we should be near the ptarmigan. Are they here? Yes, they are. That's... Right, there's only one. Right. Way too high. Just steady. Come on, stay still. Nice. Good. Oh, it broke. Damn. Oh well. Okay, I'm just having a think. So we are too heavy by 2 kilos. That's not too bad.
I would drink almost anything.
I can drop those for a start. And yeah, Astrid, you're right. We do need to have a drink. Should help significantly. Have some tasty foods. Ah, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like it's the reason I'm doing this really is I felt like I've been doing projects almost so long now. I felt like I just needed a little break. Basically change of scenery. So I think Long Dog's perfect for that. But I am looking forward to getting back into it at some point in the near future. Wait, what can we do with this? Let's take that. An hour and a half, that's fine. Get rid of some of the weight. I think we'll try and cook up the ptarmigan. Get rid of our stinkiness. That should be good. Let's start fire. Oh, we don't have enough wood. Fine. Might have to end up sleeping here. Annoyingly. Well, that's just fine. Which is a shame, because I was hoping to get down and across before.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I could still do it. I just need to cook this ptarmigan. Oh, screw you. Come on. Do the stick. Just come on. Oh, this is so frustrating. Just start the fire.
Come on, little fire.
So nearly.
That didn't work.
Start fire again. Yes. What I'm going to do first with Project Zomboid is I'm going to be doing some stories, just as something a little bit different. So it will be narrative-driven, kind of one-episode stories, or they might be linked, a couple of episodes linked to each other, before I do a proper major series. But I think it will probably be modded. I could do vanilla one, but yeah, I mean I could do. It will probably be lightly modded anyway. Eat that, tasty, tasty. So it's the mod where I get the mods is called the TLD mod list, I believe it is. But it's just type in the long dark mods, and I think it's the first web page that comes up. I just download them there, and then use Melon Loader, which it explains on the site how to install it, and yeah, just install them like that. So I don't use the other one is Nexus, but I don't use Nexus to get them. No reason I don't. It's just I found it easy to get them from that site I mentioned. So, right. Let's eat one of them. We will get a headache, but that is not a problem. Okay, we need to lose a kilo. What was that? Yeah, the Nexus doesn't seem to have many. I mean, some of the ones they've got are fairly good, but there's not many there. Let's eat just what we can from that. Yeah, I prefer the long dark mod list, because it just seems to have quite a lot there. Makes it quite easy as well. So, let's have a think. Let's just drop these. I can get more from the hydroelectric dam before we go into Pleasant Valley. That's fine. And then, last but not least, I've got to lose a tiny amount of weight. This is not fun. Come on. How do I get this? Coffee weighs 10. Or I could drink the Go Energy for 25, but that will screw me over afterwards. Or I can risk dropping the recycle can. Okay. I reckon... Let's have a birch bark tea, just for the thirst aspect of it. It's a waste, but anyway. Let's have the coffee. Then we are to that. This is so annoying. I'm just going to have to drop this piece of leather. And the sticks. We don't really need them. And that'll allow me to climb down the rope. Oh yeah, the yeah, that was fun. I did enjoy that. Where I was no, I'm not too encumbered. Oh, I'm gonna have to down that energy drink. Annoying. Is it still going? I'm hoping the stream's still going. If anyone can let me know if it's still going, let me know. Yeah, basically, yeah, I did really enjoy that series, the Cherbourg series. That was fun. Where I spent all that time on that little island with the boat. That was really fun. I enjoyed making my own base there as well and doing all that. That was incredibly fun. Good note, still going. That's all right. It's always worrying when someone said what happened to the stream and I've got no idea. I did have to rejig the internet about in this place just because it was being a bit funky. So I had to move the route around. So I was a bit worried that I might have confused it, but hopefully it's all alright. Yeah, that plane going overhead again. Should be gone in about half an hour. Won't have to deal with it anymore. So, need to hope and pray the wolf isn't here. I've got a straight shot up the rope. And I'm hoping the Go energy drink keeps going. Yes, there are... Yeah, there's lots... Well, it depends whether you've got the DLC or not. So, I've got the DLC, and if you have that, there's the standard rifle, and then there's 3 others. So you can get... I'll go through them in a sec once I have made sure I am safe from the wolfie. You get the Curator's rifle, which you get from Ash Canyon. So that has a greater range. Only marginally, but when you get to like max out rifling, it's really, really, really powerful. Then you've got Vaughn's rifle that you get from Winding River Valley / Hydroelectric Dam. That's really good. It's slightly faster reload and aiming time. It's only marginal, but it is also slightly heavier. No, sorry, it's not slightly heavier. It's that one. I think it's actually lighter, but its condition wears down quicker as a payoff for being faster. Then you get Barb's rifle, which is much more efficient, so each shot only loses 1 condition, I think instead of 3, but the payoff is it's a bit heavier. So they've all got their ups and downs apart from the Curator's rifle, which is just amazing. There we go. Right, we only just got there. So yeah, the Curator's rifle is the best if you can get it, because there's no real downside to it. I think it might be slightly heavier. No, I don't think it is. I think it is just better without any negatives. But I think because it's in Ash Canyon, it is also kind of the hardest to get. But if you don't have the DLC, then there's only the one type. There are also different types of revolvers. I've only found the one, which is the Forester's one, which I got at Bleak Inlet. And there's a sports bow, which I got from the contaminated zone. But I think there's a couple of others. I think there's another bow, and I think 1 or 2 more rifles. So there's quite a lot of different stuff. They all have their ups and downs. Sports bow seems lighter, but you can't repair it like normal weapons. So I feel like it's a bit pointless. But I suppose if you're doing like 1 trip or something, or you just want to save that weight, it's worth taking along. You need to remember it's only a 1-use item, or not 1 use, but one-time item. You can't repair it. Yeah. Yeah, it's happened to a couple of people where the streamer said it's ended or it's freaked out. I'm not quite sure whether it's me or whether it's YouTube. It seemed to happen to the odd person occasionally. I'm not really sure why. I was having some issues earlier with the internet where it seemed to occasionally drop for a second. I'm not sure what that's about, but yeah, I'm not quite sure if that's regular or not. I'm not sure if it's YouTube or me, but I had to just moved around the router, so I think I might have screwed up the cabling. But that was hours ago, so it should be fine now. But anyway, let's head on back to Trapper's cabin, and we will rest up. Good. Right, and hopefully we'll get there before we pass out from exhaustion. Oh, was there any... Did I leave any coal out here? I think I might have done. Let's have a quick look. I can't remember whether I moved it back or not. No, I didn't. No. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. So make sure to pick up any coal before we head off. And we'll go to the trappers, I think, rest up there. Then in the morning, we will start the long, slow journey back to Pleasant Valley to finally fix this last transmitter. I'll also... I don't know where we should dump the moose hide. Because we need to let it cure for like another, what, 9 days? Something like that. So... it's going to take a little while. Pleasant Valley would be good, but the thing is, where are the... Investigate Bleak Inlet and Hush River Valley. Oh, I could have just gone there straight away. It's fine, we'll come back another time. I think maybe just Pleasant Valley. We can spend a few days there. Getting some more stuff, getting ourselves organised. It's been a while since we've been back there, so it would be nice. And once we've got Pleasant Valley, I don't know where the next mission is for when we fix Pleasant Valley. If it's Blackrock Prison, I doubt it is, but if it is, we could try going there, because I haven't been there before. And that'd be pretty fun. And there's also a forge there, so it would be good to get that all set up so that we can actually get in. It's not really needed, because we don't need any... we've only got a few empty cartridges for making more ammo, but it's probably good just to explore, as I've never done it before. Right, here we go. So, plus it's exciting, Timberwolves again, and I hate Timberwolves. Right, still no coal. That's fine. I think I moved all the coal out of there anyway. I did live stream Zomboid a few times, not often. I did it from my server, and I've done it. I did like a 4-episode stream of playing myself in Project Zomboid, which was really fun to do, but I did fail miserably, which is probably realistic of what I would be like in real life. But I would like to do it again at some point. I do want to do more streams and different games and things, but right now the only way I can stream is basically leaving my home and driving down the road somewhere else to then stream at night, and I can't really do that too often because I'm currently leaving my wife and 2 kids at young 2 kids at home, and I don't think it's really fair on her to do that multiple times a week, because I do it at the moment twice a week and it's not really fair. So I can't really justify doing that any more than 2, but I'm hoping I'll be able to do probably more in the next couple of months once we one of my sons starts nursery soon. Then I'll be able to do different games, different streams. So it would be nice to be able to do some Project Zomboid stuff, actual streams of that. That'd be quite fun. So how late is it? Put that there. Actually, we could probably just turn that out. I want to see whether I can fix up my boots. Right, we need some guts. I'm not going to see now, it's annoying. I'll just go to sleep. Do we have anything we can drink? No. Okay, we're probably just going to have to lose some condition. That's fine. But yeah, I would like to do some more streams of Project Zomboid, do some different stuff. Maybe challenges, that sort of thing. Pretty fun to do. Right, here we go. So, again, that's like this. I doubt I've got any water here. I think I drank the last bit before I left. I do have another can here, that's nice. I mean, I haven't been able to set it up yet, but I do want to be able to multi-stream to both. I know there were some issues with Twitch previously about you not allowed to multi-stream, but I've read recently that they allow that now, as long as you're able to show that you are you can talk to both sets of people at the same time and differentiate. So I do want to set it up properly so that I can do stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Because that makes sense, because some people don't want to stream on YouTube. Lots of people use Twitch for streaming. So I'm hoping in the future it will be both at the same time. But I will need to see exactly how that goes, because I might need to get a separate program for that. We'll see how it goes. So let's do that. Finish that. And that. There we go. Right, so we're going to need a couple of litres of this. That should be fun.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, that'll do. Cool. So, do we not have any gut? I think we had this problem before. I think I used up all the gut, didn't we? Yeah, annoying. At least we've got this, so I should... Oh, I didn't put it down. Oh, I'm a fool. It's fine. Right, so before anything else, let us make ourselves the improved bedroll. Because we do have... What do you mean? Why can't we? Improve down... Oh, we need 3 cloth. Do you not have 3... That's annoying. What do we have in here? Oh, no, we do have gut. It's there. Right, and we've got all this stuff. You know what? We might as well take some of this back with us. We're going back to Pleasant Valley. There we go. Way too much stuff, but that's fine. And we will leave the candle. What else do we have? Oh god, there's so much. I'll leave the heavy hammer. I forgot we had all this
We're
stuff
not
here.
going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
I know, Astrid, I know. I've got so much stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to drop... let's fix up the clothes first. So, where is it? Repair. Repair amount. Chances has 95. Go. So you need tallow, and for that, you might have seen I had fat in my container over here. So what you do is you get fat from harvesting... There we go. You get fat from harvesting carcasses. You cook the fat into tallow. Then I think it's 4 tallow and 1 wick, which you craft it from 1 piece of cloth, and then you can make a candle. It's fairly good, and they burn for like 8 hours. I think they give a tiny amount of heat out, but they give you light for 8 hours, so it's definitely worth it. Right. We are within weight, which is nice. Let's drink that. We're going to struggle, but we can still run technically, which is nice. Let's down some of these pies. Because we might as well, because they're low condition at the moment. There we go. Right. That's a lot of headaches. And... Oh. What's the time? We're fine. How long till this headache goes? An hour. That's not too bad. Right, so... Let's just go straight back to... Do I go back to camp office first? No, let's just go straight back to hydroelectric dam. That'll be fine. I could go straight over the hill. round. Yeah, let's do that. It's a bit longer, but it's probably a little bit safer. Right. Just gonna have a quick sip of my tea. Yeah, candles will be like insanely useful, that sort of thing. You can also use it in a pinch to burn stuff. So you could use it to as like fuel for a campfire. That plane is flying overhead again. Sorry about that if you can hear it. But yeah, I think it provides like 45 minutes of fuel on a fire or something. Or you can burn it for 8 hours. I mean, it saved my life last time. We were in a cave and there was a blizzard and I was dying. And I had no way of lighting a fire. And the candle kept me alive because it provided like 1 or 2 degrees of heat. And that was just enough to stave off hypothermia. Which was kind of crazy. But yeah, since then I'm like, I need to just carry a candle everywhere because they're just amazing. So... We're doing fine. We're doing fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and nip into the little hut that's on the way here. I can't remember what it's called. Is it Hermit's? The Hermit's Hut? I can't remember what the name of it is, but we'll nip into there, see if there's anything that I've left behind or anything in there that I can use. And then we'll push on. Probably north via the log cabins. Go from there. Right. It's quite a pleasant walk. There's sometimes wolf in that area. It doesn't look like it was there today, so I got a bit lucky. I feel like I'm going up the hill, and I need to not go up the hill. Yeah, I think I'm going up to like a bunker location. Can't remember. I think there is a bunker location fairly nearby to here. I think it's past the little hut, and then you go up the hill. Straight ahead, pretty much. You get to it eventually. But it's a fairly safe walk, especially until you get to the logging site, and then there tends to be a couple of wolves there. But this section, at least, seems to be fairly safe. Obviously, there's a little lake, and that can have bears and wolves and stuff, but we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, there's no point carrying flint and steel where I live. It's there's nowhere to start fires. Well, there is. That's a lie. But you're always really nearby somewhere, like a house or something. There's very few places on, especially the main island I am, where you can legitimately start a fire and you're out of the way of someone. It never really happens. You're normally within spitting distance of someone or their house or something. But even if I was on mainland UK and I lived in the countryside, I think it's legit. You could probably carry one. Although, yeah, all land in the UK is technically owned by someone, so you can't just start a fire or a campsite or something without the landowner's permission, technically. I think Scotland you still can. I think wild camping's legal there, but I think the rest of the UK it's pretty much no-no. Which is really sad. But, hey-ho. One of my, it was always one of my life ambitions when I was younger was to walk from, I can't remember what it's called now, but basically Land's End, which is near where I live. It's like the closest to the mainland from here. You walk from there up to tippy top of Scotland, so it's like the longest trip you can. Lots of people cycle it. I think it takes like 5 days to cycle or whatever. I wanted to walk it and like wild camp on the way. I thought that would have been like amazing adventure. That would have been awesome. but it would probably take about a month. So, yeah, I'm not sure my wife would approve if I just suddenly got up and went for a month. So that's gone on the back burner for now. Might do it one day. Might cycle it if I wanted to. I'd need to get into cycling first, but yeah. Oh, I forgot about this bear skull. 5 kilos. There's no way I'm going to be able to transport that. Yeah, to be fair, in the UK, especially like the beaches and stuff, they act like it's free reign. Like even over here, at night, if people are drunk, they always start fires over here. They'll grab some random wooden pallet and light a fire and whatever, or bonfire and stuff. That's fairly common, but you couldn't really start one anywhere else and get away with it. And if you do, there's everyone's all over social media, and there's something over here called the resident notice board. Because the population is so small, we have like a huge percentage of the whole island's population on one Facebook group. So everyone can like post whatever, and most people can see it. And yeah, if someone starts a fire or something, people post on there, and you can easily see what's going on. If someone's had a party the night before, yeah, you can tell where it happened. Ooh, Polaroid. They just let me out to the old forestry lookout near Mystery Lake. Didn't stay long. Ah. Okay, so there's the Polaroid. Can we justify... No. I could try going up there. I mean, it's kind of on the way. It is a bit out of the way. We've got time. It would be nice to do the Polaroid. Just before we head back to Pleasant Valley. Right, I'm trying to think of the best way to go. I guess it is this way. Problem is there are wolves. Quite a few of them. I'm sure we're fine. We've got plenty of flares. It would help lose some weight if we used the flares as well. Although, speaking of starting fires, there was one mod in this I haven't used, and I kind of wish I did at the start. I'm not sure how easy it makes it, but it's a mod from the same it's from the same website, but it's a fire starting mod where basically you can use like flint and steel. So you get a piece of scrap metal and some flint you find on the floor, and you can use it to start a fire. And there's a few other things like that, and you can make like bow drills and stuff. I think that'd be really cool. I think it only really applies to the start of the game, because I think it gets quite easy later on. Or if you were doing something like Interloper, and you allowed yourself to have that because of the lack of matches or something. If you wanted like an easier Interloper. But, yeah, it seems like quite a cool mod. I might check it out in my personal playthrough or something, because it seems a bit weird starting it now. But I think that would be quite fun to use if you are starting a playthrough in this. What, like in real life, walking around like this? Just walking into people's houses and taking food and keep walking. Yeah, it would be quite fun. Just, saying, excuse me, I'm just going to pop in and grab some cereal and go again. You get some weird looks. Maybe some police calls if you decide to do that, but... I think it's like, I think stuff like this, I think there's a few games I've kind of wished, like, oh, real life was kind of like that, where it was simple enough that you could just go into the woods, live off the land, and have a lovely time. But then you kind of have to remember also this is kind of the apocalypse, and your life would be miserable. But Oh, I know. Yeah, it's yeah, it is nice that you can just walk around. Because this game is not what is what I like about it. It's calming, although it can be stressful and it can be quite intense sometimes. There's a big chunk of it which is almost just like walking simulator, and it in a nice landscape. And it is really nice just to be able to do stuff like that, and have the ability to walk around almost without care. We're fine. I'm probably going to get sprained doing this. If I don't, I'll be amazed. I think we're all right. Yeah, we're fine. Cool. Right, I think... Is the transmission tower up there? Or is it a bit further on? Can't remember. I think it is up there. Yeah, it is. Cool, we're already here. Yeah, when I first came over to the islands, I didn't have a job, and I didn't know anyone apart from my stepbrother who had a job in one of the restaurants here, and basically I'd got a job application and I was going to start a job, but it was a few days off. I'd come early, so I decided that in my spare time I was going to go for a walk around the islands just to explore, because I had no money. When I came to the island the first time, I had, I think, £10 on my bank account, and that was it. And the job I was going to have was in a pub, and it gave you like accommodation, and it gave you dinners. So the £10 really was to survive for the next few days on lunches and breakfast. But because I couldn't do anything, I decided to go for a walk around the island, and I did just walk. I had no idea where I was going. I think I walked through people's back gardens and all sorts without realising. I didn't get told off or anything, but I think people just thought I was a stupid tourist, because it happens a lot over here. Certain people climb gates, or they go through certain areas which are clearly meant to be private property, but people just kind of have their holiday heads on. They just walk around kind of looking at the sky and all the sights and things and completely ignoring what's right in front of them. And I think I was very much like that on my first time. Like there's a point where if you walk around, you can walk across, it's like an active airfield where the airport is. They have little lights to show when you can walk across it and not. But I think I just walked up to it. I was like, oh, where the hell am I? And nearly walked into the airport and realised I wasn't meant to go that way. And quickly ran away. But yeah, it's nice to be able to do that sort of thing where you can just walk and not have to worry about people or where you are exactly, and you can just explore. It is really nice. Yeah, people like to push their boundaries out, don't they? I've known people who they've pushed their property into their neighbour's property, they slowly edge the fence so to try and get more. There's absolutely no reason. It tends to be the people who've already got plenty of land, but they're like, oh, I'll just like move I think they're moving the stakes of their fence like every 6 months or so by like half a foot, trying to make sure that we wouldn't notice, and we very much noticed. But we knew that they were going to be moving soon. So when they put their house on the property, as soon as they left there for the day, we just moved it back like 3 foot or whatever it was that they'd moved it over the course of however many months. Oh. Hello. Right. That is the sports bow. Kind of wanted that. Nice. We got one. Oh, did it break? Oh, it broke. Shame.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Yeah, I get that with hunting. That's it's kind of fair enough, I guess. I mean, I've been told off before for walking my dog on a beach. Despite the fact that I was completely fine doing it, and I'm allowed to have my dog off the lead, I still got told off because there was a bird on the beach. And I was like, to be honest, I don't really care. So there's birds that come over here all the time and they migrate and stuff. And I'm like, my dog's not going to chase a bird. She's blind and like 17. It's like, I don't care if there's a bird on the beach. I'm coming with my dog. Yeah, people always feel like they can... I think lots of people feel like busybodies and feel like they're allowed to tell people off. It does get a bit frustrating. Anyway, take the charcoal.
Barely walk with this much gear.
And... Right. Polaroid. Boom. Look at that. Awesome. Cool. Well, we got that Polaroid. That's not bad. 2 Polaroids in the space of an hour. That's alright. Right, so... I guess what we should do is... go down. And something I discovered... I haven't actually... did I release the episode yet? No, I think it's the next episode in my series. I never realized there's a helicopter down... Where is it? Down over somewhere. Like, there's a crashed helicopter around here. Never realized. There it is, there. Oh, there's a small plane or something. So I kind of want to go to that, but I'm not quite sure the best way to do this. So we're just going to do this. And hope for the best. We're fine, we're fine. That is just a sheer cliff, isn't it? We're fine. Ooh, that was quite a large fall. I am harnessing my inner goat. Right. I think we're going to be alright now, and I don't think we're going to die if we fell from here, so that's fine. Oh, there's a crow as well. Get some more feathers. Exciting. I never knew this was here until, like, a couple of weeks ago. Oh. Cool. Right, so, crow feathers, flare shell.
Is getting too heavy to carry.
Let's harvest that for that, if you don't mind. That's another 10 feathers for me. It's for some reason taking forever. Come on. Yep, I don't want the rest of it. The wind does seem like it's picking up a bit, so I do want to hurry. Anything in here? No. So, what have we got? Very little. We've got some driver gloves. Can I pick up the driver gloves? Just about. Do we have anything else? Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure if there's anything in the other side. Have a quick check. No, it's just a tail. I doubt there's anything. No. Okay. Well, we got a flare shell, so it's worth doing. Cool. What is our... Oh, I forgot to harvest this. Let's harvest that up then. Nice, there we go. Are we still stinky? Yeah. Might be worth going to the camp office then. Just because we are pretty damn close. And the wolves are going to be all over this place. Yeah, let's go camp office. We can't run. We will be able to after this. Yep. Yeah, the wolves can already sense me howling in the background. I really love the animations now that they've done the harvesting stuff. It makes the game look so much cooler. It really kind of completes it in a way, because before it was just really kind of basic. Because now it's it does feel very cool. Unfortunately, because we've got the modded gloves on, it doesn't show the gloves we're wearing. But if you have vanilla gloves, no, do we? No, we got those. Did it? I didn't even recognize it. I assumed we were wearing the deer gloves. It normally shows the gloves you're wearing. So I don't actually know if it was did show us wearing them or not. Oh god. I think we're going to have to go down this way. We're a little bit further along than I was expecting, because we're quite close to that, where the wolves are. Oh, and that's... God, that was a long drop. Okay. Right. There we go. Good. Okay, so hopefully the wolves are far enough away that they can't sense me. It's annoying. I was hoping we were going to be more further along. It's fine. Let's go let's go camp office. Because the wind, or the weather's, yeah, we're getting wet. Very, very wet. God, they're all howling. They're all going to be after me and my bird meat. Damn wolves. I could go back along the train tracks, because I haven't checked those out yet, have I? I went along the top, I think, when we came here first. So I might just go back that way, scare off any wolves that are there, and loot the overturned carriage. See if there's a deer carcass. Get the hide if there is. Would be nice. Yeah. My latest long dark episode in my main series, I had issues with that. Yeah, I think... When did I release it? I think it came out today. I was meant to get it out yesterday, and I didn't upload it quick enough. But, yeah, I had... I might have had some issues with the moose, which was not pleasant. Oh, that's a shame. Well... Yeah, it is. The mods are fun, but they're not exactly needed. I think, to be honest, if I was going to do another playthrough without mods, the only one, really, that I would say is worth it would be the, like, CalorieWaltz ones. Like, the added food makes it nice, but it's not needed at all. But it just makes it feel a bit nicer. The other mods are nice. The only other one I would say is really good is the lantern one, which is a really silly thing, but it means you can refuel it by pressing R, which seems really basic, but it's not even in base game. You have to stop and do it from the menu, which is really frustrating. But, yeah, I think those two are really the crucial ones. The rest are good, but they're not exactly needed. Right, so...
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's go upstairs. Cook up this ptarmigan. Well, oh, it's already quite late. I've got all this stuff. I don't even remember dropping all this stuff. This must have been a while back. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have to run now. Oh, there's a bedroll for some reason in there. More painkillers. Yep. Right. I need to deconstruct something. And I need to fix up that hatchet. I might swap out for the other one that I've dropped down there. I'm not using gunpowder and accelerant. That just seems mental. Why would you do that? Right, here
Come on, little
we
fire.
go. Come on. Just get the ptarmigan on. It'll all be good. That's actually add some stuff to the fire. That'd be nice. There we go. There we go. Tasty, tasty. Let's add that.
Barely walk with this much gear.
I've only got the one. Okay, let's put that there. And another one. Another lot. We might as well just keep cooking while I've got the wood. Because then we can have some spare water here, which is always nice. Do. Okay, how much longer? That's fine. Yeah, I think the lantern mod is like the main one. It does frustrate me that vanilla in this, that you have to just stop, go into your backpack, refuel. You can't just do it from the main inventory or when you've got it equipped. It's really stupid. I find it really frustrating. I get everything else, but yeah, that in particular bugs me. It's one of the few things in normal long dark that do bug me, to be fair. Let's keep eating as much as I can. Try and lose some of this weight. I think I'm going to drop pretty much all this water, but I think it's always good to have some spare with you. And, yeah, in our kind of semi-main base. So we'll drop that amount, drink that, go to sleep, and then that should be enough food for us, and then we can push on in the morning. The honey's from a mod. That's from the foraging mod. So, I mean, it's quite fun, but it's not strictly needed. But it's it adds, like, pine cones, which you can harvest pine nuts from, and you can cook them up. It adds honey beehives that you can harvest honey and some tinder from. And it adds the crow carcass that I found. That's added from that as well. I think the crow carcass is a bit OP because it means you can get 10 feathers just from harvesting one of them. They are quite rare, but even still, it is a bit much. But yeah, the honey's nice from it, but the hives are quite rare to find. So, although they are quite calorific, I don't think it's that OP just because of yeah, how few and far between they are. Right, so let's grab that. So we're 1 kilo over. That's not too that's not too bad. What are we looking like? That's fine. Do we have any books? No. That's fine. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Down the stairs. Okay. So, we had a few bits of clothing, didn't we, that I need to harvest. So that's 10 kilos already. Let's harvest the cotton scarf. So we need 3 bits of cloth, and then we can make the improvised bedroll, which should save us a little bit of weight. Let's harvest that. It does look quite fun, but it's one of those mods that I'm not quite sure because I haven't really used it before, but I would like to use it at some point. Seems like it's a little bit more, because quite a few people have said that would be a nice addition to the game. So I think it would be quite fun to do. Here we go. Finally, we can make the improvised bedroll. Let's spend the full 3 hours on it. And this means that we've got a much better bedroll. So if I say, for example, went to put this down and sleep in it, bed warmth bonus is 0. I think it's normally get something from it. I think it's only 3. Anyway, if we craft this, I believe it's 8 degrees bonus we get. And the bear skin roll is... Okay, I don't know why it's 0. It shouldn't be 0.
This pack is
I
getting
don't
too
know why
heavy
that
to
is.
carry.
It's probably because we're indoors. But I think the normal one is 3. That one's 8. I think the bear skin is 12. And the weight of this is 1.1, if I'm not mistaken. 1.1. And the bearskin roll is 3 kilos. So this, I think, is much better in a way than the bearskin roll. It doesn't give as much heat, obviously, but the fact that it weighs a third of the weight is pretty damn nice. So, yeah. Yeah, I think if you did like a primitive run or something with the flint and steel, that would be quite cool to do. Did I pick up the second hatchet? If I did, I didn't mean to. Where is it? Right, knife. Oh, we had another hatchet here, didn't we? Am I just imagining that? I swear we had another hatchet here. Doesn't matter. Let's drop that. And let's have a drink of water. That should hopefully mean that we're basically there. Yeah, we'll have the alphabet soup because that weighs a ton. And then we can head off. Yeah, I think if you were to do it, I kind of agree. It's like you should be able to make some basic stone stuff would make sense, even if it only works for a couple of times. But one of the mods I have, I can't remember which one it is. There is a camping mod, which I did have enabled right at the beginning. I think it's called DIY. That adds the ability to use, basically make a makeshift knife from scrap metal. Just not as in you need a forge. You can literally just get a sharpened piece of scrap metal. And I think that works pretty well. I'm not going to go the railway just because we're already pretty incumbent after another time. But I think you can only use it once or twice. But especially for early game interloper, I think it makes more sense to use that mod, ironically, then. Because I haven't played interloper since they did the most recent update where you can't harvest stuff by hand. Unless it's if you find a carcass, one of the ones that can spawn in where it's already kind of opened, then you can harvest it by hand. But if it's you've somehow managed to hunt or a rabbit or something, or you've managed to find a bow and arrow before you able to craft the knife, you can't harvest it by hand. You have to make an initial cut before you can then harvest by hand. So it's a bit like, well, you've managed to snare a rabbit and you can't actually harvest it until you go and forge a knife, which seems a bit nuts. I know that for a deer you probably would need an actual knife, but definitely a rabbit you could use your hands, it would be fine. But this mod, being able to add this makeshift scrap metal, basically just sharpened piece of scrap metal that you can only use a handful of times before it breaks, I think is quite good, especially for early game rabbit and deer harvesting. It kind of enables you to get by early game without needing to go and rush making a scrap metal knife. So I think in that sense it's quite good. But in our playthrough here, if you do Stalker, it's really not needed because knives are so popular everywhere. I mean, I think in this playthrough alone we found at least 10, so it's kind of nuts. But yeah, I think a sharp rock or something would be fine. You just really, especially for a rabbit, you just need to make the initial cut and you'll be fine. And even then, a rabbit you can probably make do. Without it, you'd probably... It would be better to have a mechanic where it's if you did it by hand, you would ruin... You can't harvest the hide or something. You would ruin the hide. But you would get the meat, or vice versa. Something like that. But yeah, I feel like it's a bit silly to be oh no, you can't possibly do it without a knife. We left loads of fat here. can't remember where we get the memento key for that. I reckon it's in one of the office, like the little houses on the lake. I don't know where else it would be. Right, let's go up and round. Hello, rabbits. I could hunt a rabbit now, but I don't really want to. It's a lot of effort, and the wolves will be able to smell me. But you're making it too easy for me. Especially with these fire-tipped arrows, it would be so easy just to hunt these now. I think the stones, at least, you had some degree of randomness or chance that you might just completely miss. The arrows, it's just so easy. Just aim and fire. And even if you fire one, it doesn't seem to even scare the rabbit, like or the ptarmigan. Like when I was shot them when I was top of Milton, I think a couple of episodes ago. Yeah, I missed the shots and it just didn't scare them away. They just stood still, which is kind of crazy. Anyway. Yeah, I think the base game does the clothing quite well. Especially now that with the DLC you can craft the insulated layer out, the ptarmigan stuff. The fact that you can craft your own like shoes and gloves and everything out of the guts and the hides is quite nice. I think it could be done a little, like, they could have made it a bit more realistic, but I think from the game's perspective, I think they've done it pretty well. I think some games make it too hard, some make it too easy. I think the Long Dark makes it just right. I think the only other way they could have done it is if you had to have, like, more cloth or something, or other bits of leather, or I don't know, something else to make the clothing. But I think what they've done is pretty good. Right. So we are just parallel, I think, with that carriage, overturned carriage. I think it's just over there. So, nearing the hydroelectric dam, finally. We can go back to Pleasant Valley. And where we'll end up should be, well, if you've watched this series before and this, you know where we'll end up. I've done it so many trips now, but we should be fairly near the transmitter. And I think, did I bring all the scrap? No, I didn't. I had to leave it behind, didn't I? Balls. Well, we'll, oh, I was going to pick some up from the hydroelectric dam, of course. We'll pick some up there, and then we can go fix that transmitter. Yeah, in that sense, it's a bit simplistic to just have, like, you leave some guts on the floor and then you can just use it for crafting. It's a little bit simplistic. Or the sewing kit enables you to just do everything. In that sense, it is very simplistic. But I think lots of people find aspects of games that add more complicated recipes like that to be tedious. I quite like them. I kind of like the realism of certain games and certain crafting recipes like that. Because it gives you more sense of achievement once you complete them. But I know lots of people get frustrated when it's too complicated in a way. So I think it is a nice balance. There's a lot of deer here. Alright, so we're going to go straight on. Yeah. I get that. I get grindy games being annoying. I don't know. I'm one of those people who, especially certain games, sometimes I'm in the mood for grind and sometimes I'm not. But like one of the examples that I like is like RimWorld. There's way back when there was a mod, years ago now, that added like I think it was a mod pack actually that added like hundreds of types of different materials, and you needed like the lead for doing certain things. You needed like titanium and tungsten for doing other stuff like that. And it meant that if you wanted to make like a solar panel, which in base game you just need some steel and some components, and you just throw it on the floor, it's really easy. In this, it took you like in-game years to get all the components together and all the different materials, and you needed to trade to get them all. You couldn't find all of them on your map sometimes, or you'd have to like mine up the entire map to find all the ingredients you needed. And I found it really, really fun, especially when you started as like a tribal society. Getting to the stage where you could make your own solar panel felt like a massive achievement. Whereas in base game, you build a solar panel, you don't think twice, it's just done. In that sense, I really like it, but I have to be in the right mindset, because sometimes I might have that with the game, and I just get frustrated because it's taking too long. So I have to be in the right frame of mind to play a game when it's like that grindy. He was scared by me anyway. Good. Oh, it's nice having the wolfskin coat. That's the other thing I need to fix when I get back to Pleasant Valley. Well, it's nice that he was scared, because that was close enough he probably would have just rushed me. That's a little bit terrifying. Anywho, we are finally back at the hydroelectric dam. Just lovely. But I'm kind of glad that we got the moose hide back in Milton, because my next task, if I didn't get that moose hide, was to, for the tails, one of the missions is to go to Bleak Inlet, and I think it's pretty much guaranteed that there will be a moose there. So I think my plan was to go there to hunt the moose, and then I could do the tail as well. But the fact that we got the moose hide saves me a little bit of time doing it. Right. Anywho. Do you have anything here? No, I can't harvest them. I think we'll probably have enough scrap metal just lying around where we did the base originally, or I could just harvest that. Sure. Then we get 6 scrap metal right off the bat. I need a light source. There we go. Let's head on down. Oh, it's only by 1. That's fine. Ba-dum. Well, to be fair, speaking of grinds in game that people don't like, I really dislike the fact that I have to go through the 2 separate entrances to the hydroelectric dam. It winds me up every time, especially because we're based in Pleasant Valley. The fact that we have to go back and forth constantly through the 2 different entrances really winds me up. I find that really grindy and unnecessary. That might just be me. Oh, there's so much stuff here. I forget how much stuff I left here. Right, well, we do not need one of those. Most of this I want to take back to Pleasant Valley, and that's the reason I'm taking it. Right, well, let's drink some stuff. There we go. We're fine. Okie doke. Birch bark. No, we're fine. Okay. So we're encumbered by a bit. So we should be able to just eat this tomato soup and the lecho. And we should be basically there. In terms of weight. Dum-be-dum-be-dum. Boom, there we go. And let's drop those 2 cans. Oh, just the 1 can. Let's just drop that. Now we just need to lose that tiny bit of weight. And we can probably do that just by eating these. We've got 50 of these now. How many calories is that? Like 7,500 calories? That's not bad. 2 days worth of calories just in that one slot. It's pretty damn good. Okay, there we go. Oh, 10 over. Okay, tell you what. We don't actually need all these fishing hooks. I wasn't meant to take them. I was meant to leave them at the camp office. Just drop all of them. I'll take one. No, I don't even need one. It's already quite late. And we're starting to get a little bit encumbered just from the fact that we're there. So let's just leave that. We'll harvest this. I think we will sleep and call it a day. Yeah, let's drop this so that it can actually cure a little bit, because at the moment it's rotting because we're not dropping it to cure. Right, here we go. Why aren't we getting a bed warmth bonus? Is that just because we're inside, or is that one of the mods screwing that up? We normally get like 8-degree bonus. I reckon it's because we're inside it's doing that. Let's leave that. Okay. Right, tell you what, that's just rest a little bit. Right, is that going to be enough? There we go. There. Oh, you got your own moccasins and buckskin pants because of this. Oh. That's quite cool. Oh, in terms of water, we're not going to have any, are we?
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
I know, Astrid, calm down. Oh no, I do normally leave a little bit. We've only got the one bottle, though. I've got through that quite quickly. Okay. Okay, that gave me I've got a tiny amount of water left, that's fine. Can we run? We can run. Just. Okay, that's good. And we do have the scrap metal. Yeah, we'll be able to get rid of that when we get to the transmitter anyway. So that's fine. Oh, come on. There. Here we go. So I thought, like, why can't we just use the hand carts? If we've got the Travois is how you say it. I've been saying it Travois, it's not, it's Travois. Thank you to the person who corrected me, by the way. I'm sorry, I can't remember who it is after I didn't write the comment down annoyingly. But yeah, thank you to whoever that was. Yeah, now we've got them. It seems like we should be able to just use a dolly like that. And we are now level 5, are we not, in cooking? Hey. So we could eat this ruined meat. We can't eat it because it is ruined, but we could cook that up again and then we could eat it. Yeah, because it's ruined, we can't do anything with it. But I think if you cook it, it gives it back 50% condition, I think. So we could do that and then eat those. But I would rather try and get through some of these cattails, to be honest. Because we need to get through them all. at least keeping them here, we do technically have a load of food that we can keep indefinitely. And there we go. Lovely. What a nice morning. Although it's the morning, isn't it? Yeah, red sky in the morning. The one I know is Shepherd's Warning, but people do other ones, don't know what it's like. But it's not good anyway. Red sky in the morning is not meant to be a good thing. I would like to know if there's any like actual reasoning behind that, if like logic. So the sayings that, oh, if you see red sky in the morning, it's bad. Does that actually coincide with weather events, or how that all works? It would be useful to know that. It's one of those things I've always meant to look up, and I always forget as soon as I try to remember to do it. Right. Let's try and get up here. Do a bit of a running start. Come on, there we go. Go fine. Yeah, I know it's meant to be that it's going to be bad weather, but I'm not actually sure whether it's true or not. But I'm assuming it is because it's a saying that most people know. But I'm not quite sure how it coincides, whether the red sky means something. So it's a show of pressure in the atmosphere or something. I don't know. It's a weird one. I might try and find that out in my spare time. If I can remember. Oh, you're still here, Mr. Deer. I will harvest you eventually. There we go. We don't have much. Yeah, we've only got that tiny amount of weight left. I keep wanting to hunt these rabbits just because they're making it so easy, but I don't have the weight. I don't really want to attract a bear when we get to Pleasant Valley side of things. Right. It's actually one of the few times it's actually been cold. We still have the 28-degree warmth bonus. It feels like minus 32 with the wind chill. Fine. Yeah, I wouldn't want to. In real life, I wouldn't want to harvest that deer, seeing as we know that it's been there for at least 100, well, nearly 100 days now, whatever day, or 94. Yeah, it's been there that long. I know it's freezing conditions here, but still, there's wolves nearby. They would have had stacks on it. It would not have been nice. That would have been awful. Ah, nice. A red sunrise can mean that a high-pressure system, good weather, has already passed, thus indicating that a storm system, low pressure, be moving east. Cool. Well, good to know. Yes, I suppose that's what red sky at night, Shepherd's Delight. That's the one I know. Red sky at morning, Shepherd's Warning. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yeah, cool. Someone explain why you rags instead of the deer. Yeah, I don't know that. I find it a bit weird, but I imagine it's just for because the deer is probably not really useful for any other reason in game, so they just didn't bother adding it. I do think it would be quite nice though, as like if you wanted a I suppose kind of like if they added a. You need something like a mood meter or something like an insanity meter. And if you did something like you had the antlers and you carved them, or you made your own knife handle and stuff, it would help improve your mood. That sort of thing. But again, apart from that, it's a bit like, well, you might as well just use the cloth, because although the knife handle might look better on a knife that you've made yourself, it doesn't really serve any actual purpose, I guess, is what they're trying to get at. But yeah, it would be nice if you could do those aesthetic things to make your knife look pretty, if you're able to actually get an antler and do that sort of thing. But it's the same thing with most games. Like, for example, there's loads of stuff. If, like, mining's added to a game, for example, and it's like, oh no, you need you need metal to be able to mine, and that sort of thing, or you need this to be able to mine. It's like, no, it's like, like, originally, there's like tin mines and stuff that I've been to in Wales, where they mined in, well, it was a Stone Age, but they basically used hardened bone to mine, because you just use it on a fire to harden it, and then you used to use a bone pickaxe. Basically, it was a hardened bone to chisel away at the rock. It's like, you don't need to get a metal tool to be able to do that. Yes, it's much easier. It's not strictly necessary. But lots of games do certain things like that just for balance reasons. It's not, and they've said in this game, it's like, it's not meant to be ultra realistic. So I guess that's the reason why they've done it. It's mainly just for balance purposes. But I do agree, certain things like that I do find a bit silly. Like, for example, there's a mod that I play Minecraft-wise called TerraFirmaCraft Plus, or TerraFirmaCraft is the same thing, but they have a kind of game mechanic balance reasons where you have to progress from Stone Age up to Steel Age. But the way you do it is every time you have to construct a new anvil, so you have to construct a copper anvil. Well, you start off at stone, then copper, then bronze, and you can't work any of the more advanced metals before you make the anvil for that tier. So you can't, for example, work iron tools on a bronze anvil, which is really annoying. Because, for example, there's lots of there's some societies that it didn't progress like they teach you normally. It's like goes copper, bronze, iron. There's a couple of there's definitely one society in Africa where they skipped the Bronze Age entirely. They just went from stone straight to Iron Age. It's really rare, but it has happened before. So it's just a bit silly, and it's all for game progression, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's good that in Minecraft the gold pickaxe is bad, because, yeah, realistically, you could not mine anything with a pure gold pickaxe. It's nuts. Right. Well, finally back in Pleasant Valley. Let's go see if we can find and fix up this transmitter then. Because I assumed we already had, so I think I've just missed the scrap metal side of things, from what I vaguely remember all that time ago. Right. Let's have a quick drink. Let's go, go, go. Yeah, it makes no sense when you have stuff like that. I think I just heard a wolf hunting a rabbit. Although the funniest one is like Minecraft, where you can make an iron pickaxe. And it's like, yeah, that's great. And then you can then make a gold, and then you can make a diamond pickaxe. But for a diamond pickaxe, you need 3 diamonds. No, I don't. Unless you find a diamond. Have I never been in here? What? I swear I've been in here before.
Best be prepared for anything.
No, this is 3,060 calories, so, I mean, this is from before the mod updated. That's crazy. How have I never been in here? There's a revolver, insulated flask. That's only got that many calories because, yeah, because it was loaded in before I changed the calorie settings. But still, yeah, having 3 diamonds, sorry, lost train of thought. Having 3 diamonds on a stick does not constitute a pickaxe. Where is the wolf? I can hear it, I can't see. Where is it? I don't know where this wolf is. Oh, it's there. Okay, we can't run, can we? No. Okay, that's... It's distracted. But it won't be very long because it's eating that rabbit. Let's push around. Yeah, exactly. Duct taping some diamonds to a stick, and now you can go and mine some of the hardest ores ever. Yeah, it's just that's not how it works. And even then, they haven't exactly cut the diamonds, have they? They're literally blunt diamonds that you find. Do absolutely nothing. It's just silliness. I'm not liking the fact we're so encumbered. But I couldn't really pass up all of that. We're 2 weight over. We will lose some of that by the time we get to the transmitter tower. But even still. I can't help myself sometimes. If I see something good, I can't just leave it. I mean, that revolver has been there since day 1 that we did this, because we spawned in Pleasant Valley. That's been there the whole time. And yeah, I can't possibly leave it. Yeah, if you had like a poor quality diamond, it's not even... yeah, it's a hard substance, but it's like... it's not like unbreakable. Yeah, it's not that good as a thing. You would be better off, instead of actually duct taping diamonds to a stick, just sharpening the stick, and you could in a fire and hardening it that way, and you could probably do some mining. That's what's so stupid about it. But yeah, stuff like that. It's all about game mechanics and balance. It's not meant to be realistic. Because otherwise certain things would make games too easy. Like that. If you could just mine stuff using bone or hardened wood, it defeats the purpose of doing anything else. You wouldn't bother. So but yeah. It's all a little bit silly. So I do need to watch out because there can be a bear spawn in this area. I don't know. I can't remember where it spawned before, but we killed a lot. Did we kill bears recently? What's that? I get confused. I can't remember whether we killed a bear in Pleasant Valley. I'm getting very confused with everything I've done recently. I've got my personal playthrough, I've got this playthrough, and then I've got my my series I'm doing, and I can't remember where we killed the bear. I know I killed one in my series I'm doing. I can't remember if we did it on this or not. Doesn't matter. Anyway, a bear can spawn and wander around here, so I do need to watch out. Just in case. So, speaking of which, let's get this out. So I haven't fired a single shot of this yet. We've got plenty of shells, because I think we dumped a load of shells before we set off. So we do have plenty. Just in case. But at least we are here. We can stop and have something to eat and drink as well, and that should alleviate some of our weight, and then we should be able to go back just below 50, which will be lovely. I think we've got another 8 days of moose curing before we can use it as the satchel. Once we get that satchel, it's a massive game changer. When we can get another 5 kilos of carry capacity, it'll be amazing. It'll be so useful. I'm sick of not having it now. I know, I don't really understand the revolver. I think I often just leave it. I was carrying them around originally because it's like you think it's like a weapon, it'll be useful. But actually, I find that unless you get lucky hitting a wolf, you can headshot them and they'll die. But if you just do a shot on a wolf, sometimes it doesn't even deter them. They might carry on running at you. So it's a bit like, I would rather just leave the ammo and the revolver and then just bring a rifle instead. It's a bit heavier, but at least if you hit a wolf with a rifle, chances are they would run away. Or die pretty much instantly, or not bother you anymore. Oh, they did have... Oh, I did need the fuses. I'm glad I bought them then. I nearly didn't. So they've got that, so just turn it on. Done. There's all the transmitters. Excellent. So, investigate signal. It is in Pleasant Valley. Oh. Investigate the signal in Pleasant Valley. Right, so we just need to wait for an Aurora then. And then we can actually investigate the signal here. That's cool. Did we leave anything in here? I doubt it. Let's have a quick check. No, probably not. Is that a book? No. No, I didn't think so. Okay. Right, what have we got then, food and drink-wise? Well, of course we've got this stupid amount of peanut butter. I mean, that's the main reason why I reduced the calories in what we had, because that's just ludicrous. 3,000 calories from that. But, gonna have some now. There we go. Just pretend it's a giant jar of it. Right. Let's get warm again. We'll sleep for 2 hours. Well, it's nice, but my throat, my voice is holding out. I was worried I would probably break by now. Some son bringing back diseases from nursery, then infecting my other son, and then infecting me and my wife. Although I'd been fine until now, I tend to be the last one, unfortunately, to ever get ill. Right. Can we go down there? I reckon we can. Yeah, I know I can get ill, but I did have the antibiotics on me, so, and worst case scenario, I would have slept it off. It's not that big a deal. As long as you've got, like, antibiotics on you, and you're fine to sleep, it's kind of like food poisoning isn't that bad in this. But yeah. Oh, you can make candles. You can make candles from spoiled peanut butter. That's bizarre. Well, that's fine. Yeah, it's a bit bizarre that there's like no bread in this game. Like you can make your own bannocks, but there's very little actual food in some senses. Like that is weird. Oh, it makes sense being able to make candles because of high fat content. Yeah, it does make sense. This is dangerous. I think this was probably silly of me to try this. Oh, that's not too bad. Right, well, there's home over there. So we're close. I wanted that corpse, to be honest. That was the main reason I'm doing this. And plus, it means I get to avoid all the wolves and potentially a bear. Oh, it's hard to tell how steep something is. I feel like that's quite a large drop. Oh god. Ow. That was quite a large drop. We're fine. That was quite high, but we're fine. We're fine. We didn't even get a sprain from that. That's kind of ludicrous. Well, good. You're going to have nothing on you now, aren't you? Oh, we got some thermals. New thermals. I don't know how it can possibly be new, seeing you've been wearing them for a long time in the snow and everything, but hey-ho. Okay. Well, let's go back home. See how many wolves are there now after I've decimated the population numerous times now. Yeah. That's more realistic. Me just like slowly shimmying down and suddenly going smack. That's my head gone. Yeah, it's frozen new. It's fresh frozen underwear. That's what that is. It's that fresh frozen feel of. Oh god, imagine wearing frozen underwear. That'd be god awful. Right, I'm hoping that the wolves are still not here because I'm pretty. Oh no, there they are. They are there. Two over there. No matter how many times I kill them off, they always come back. So annoying. There's another one there. How am I meant to get back home? There's four. There's four wolves right there. So annoying. Normally there's like four behind the house. I don't think there's normally four to the left of it. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not that great at rock climbing. Although, It's one of the things. It's one of the sports I've always wanted to get into properly. I think I did do. I went to see a friend when he was at uni a little while ago, and they had like a climbing centre indoors, which was like fairly realistic climbing centre. Where was it based? I think the outskirts of London, and yeah, it was like the first time I'd done that in years, and I actually did pretty well on it. And there's quite a lot of stuff you can do, like where I am based. There's quite a lot of like cliffs and like outcropping rocks and things that you could do climbing on. I've always wanted to have a go, but yeah, I think getting the gear for doing that sort of thing, especially like the crash mats for falling, it costs. There's a bit of a significant outgoing, because I think you need a few crash mats if you want to start doing that, and yeah, they cost a few £100. So it's getting the money together, but it would be quite nice to actually get good at rock climbing, or not, whatever you call it. Because I know proper rock climbing, you need like the harnesses and all of that, but this is like, is it free climbing? Is that what you call it? Can't remember. Yeah. Right. Well, we are finally back. It's been a while since we've been back at our actual base. I think we've been at the base less than we haven't been at the base now. Right. What have we got in here? I always forget how many hides we've got. Hello, how's it going? Ooh, this isn't actually completely ruined yet. And we can eat this finally without getting parasites. Huzzah! I got the ruined raw stuff. I was meant to cook that before I left, and I never did. Let's take some guts, and we can take some wolf pelts to fix everything up. Good. We've got nothing in it. Look how much fat we've got. I can make so many candles from this. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I would never actually climb anything substantial without harnesses and everything. It would be like tiny outcroppings, but it seems like quite fun to do. Right, so where is my... Here we go. We've got 3. It's kind of nuts. Oh, we've already got that one. Oh. Well, at least we've got the orange one, which is new, and we've got the red one. Oh, my little collection is going well. We've got some more candles to join the collection as well. So we've got the snowballed, which I can't remember which one that is, but that can go there. We've got the snow survivor, and we've got the dragon. Right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of 16. Cool. We're doing well. Anywho, there's the crampons I wish I brought with me. Anyway. Why is that on the floor? Let's try and finally fix up our coat. Repair. Chance success, 33. Because that's 99%. Nearly there. Or at least it's decent condition now. We don't need to fix that quite yet. We don't actually need to fix that yet either. Deerskin boots are alright. No, these are just from a mod. Oh, it's from a mod, so I doubt there's an achievement or anything from it. It's just a little thing, so you get them from... so you can find them individually, or you can get certain foods. I can't remember what they're called. They're like little tartlets or something. They have a little candle in. But it's quite fun. I think this is the most I've ever found. So, yeah. We've only got another 7 to go, which is quite nice. Anyway, we have actually come quite a long way. So I need to wait now for an Aurora to be able to do this quest for the tails, which I've never done before, so that'll be interesting. And then I'm not quite sure what the next step is for us. I would like to go and craft some planters so that we can actually start growing some proper crops like potatoes and carrots and things. I think that would be quite good to do. And I'm trying to think where the best place to do that is. I suppose we've been a lot to Mystery Lake, so what I'm thinking is maybe going Coastal Highway and Desolation Point, because we've already been through Fallen Muskeg and all of that, so I think going Desolation Point is probably the next step. So I think that would be quite good to do. There we go. And, right. Let's chuck these hides down, because we don't need these right now. What I might do, how many rabbit hides do I have? Because it might be worth making the rabbit skin mitts. Because we've got the deer mitts, but honestly, I'd rather have the rabbit ones. I think they're marginally better, and also, yeah, they're just slightly easier to repair because rabbit hide cures a lot quicker, and you can just get it a lot quicker. It's more plentiful, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Right, so put those away. Well, to be fair, the gauntlets are just as good, really, aren't they? Let's put those away for now. We don't need to carry them around. And the moose hide needs to go on the ground. Down you go. Excellent. That leaves us actually with tons of room. Do we have any rabbit hide on the floor? One. I was hoping we'd have more than one. How many do we need to craft the rabbit mitts? I think it's 4. Rabbit. 4. Annoying. Did we not leave a snare? Think about it, I'm pretty sure we left a snare near the shed at the end of the driveway here. Pretty sure we did. I'll go check that out in a sec. Let's put all of this away. I don't need the revolver, it's a pain in the ass. There we go. And don't need that tape roll either. Look how light we are after dumping all of this stuff. Amazing. And that's all that, that's fine, that is fine. Excellent. It sounds like there might be a storm outside, so it's probably not the best time to go and see if we've got any rabbits. That's probably been outside for weeks. Okay. Let's finish off our rancid wolf meat. There's nothing tastier than rancid wolf meat. Do we have any spare water? No, I think I got through it just before we left here, unfortunately. No. So... Oh, that sounds awful. Okay. I think it's probably worth cooking some water up then. Let's break this down. Go get some more wood. What should we break apart? Something I don't really care about. Get some books, actually. Break this chair apart. It does sound like it's like a ghoul, doesn't it? It's just a storm. It's just rattling the house. Apparently it's a very rickety house. Or it's just like single glazed windows for some reason. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. 100% condition, even with a charcoal, even with a cobble match, that's quite nice. Like this, and we're going to cook up some water. Go to sleep.
Little fire.
And then we're going to try and get some rabbits in the morning so that we can finish getting these little mitts. I should probably check outside to see if there's an aurora as well. Although, no, I don't need to. The lights will come on, won't they? There we go. Excellent. Right, water. Max amount, please. No, come on. Water. 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 Cook up some more. There we go. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doubt we're going to need them. There we go. There we go. Just need to make sure that we've actually got plenty of water that we can keep without having to do this constantly. Because it gets a bit boring having to constantly cook up water every single time we come back. So it's always nice to have a surplus. 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 26 minutes. Oh! Speak of the devil, and it shall appear. We've got some an aurora. Okay. Problem is, we're exhausted. We're not exhausted quite yet. Okay. Let's take that. Take that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That shouldn't boil over if we do that. I'm going to set them to cook water as well. They might actually boil dry. That's fine. Anyway, let's drop some of the stupid amounts of water we've got. We're not thirsty. Okay. How late at night is it? So we should now, wherever it is, navigation. So we should just be able to investigate the signal in Pleasant Valley. Oh, hang on, I need a torch. I need a torch. Silly me. Where's a torch? Should be able to grab a torch. Torch. Oh, come on, I must have a torch somewhere. No? Do I not own a torch? There. Flashlight. Equip it. Good. Right, this is how we need to scare away those pesky wolves during Aurora. Go. We don't stink, do we? No. Right, navigation. How does this work? Okay, it's beeping. Presumably we follow it while it's beeping. So this one. I've got no idea. Okay, let's continue following the beeping. There's those beeps. What was that noise? It doesn't seem to be beeping anymore. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, there we go. Beeping again. It's weak, much weaker beeps. Definitely this way then. This way then. Must be pretty close. Right, so up this hill. I'm a little bit petrified. It's beeping really quickly. Ow. Is that something to do with a weird lump there? Oh. Uncover. Ah ha 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 ha. What is this? This is the first one of these I've ever found. Bunker beta. Put this away. New objective. Search the bunker beta. Right, okay. Let's use that on our foot. Yeah, the hatch from Lost. Brilliant. Okay, right, let's get rid of that. Jerry can. Yeah, we'll take it, actually. Cloth. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, I need to press the button every 24 hours. Ah, brilliant. Right, I guess let's go in. Oh god. There's loads of tarp. Loads of flares. Some mittens. Scarves. Okay, we've got a couple of brooms. Another piece of cloth. This is huge. Oh, a cup of coffee. Industrial toilets. A proper. Oh, we got like a proper little kitchen. Tin of coffee. Canned corn. Ham. ham. We can actually get the corn. Ooh, security chief's log 23. I can't
We
read
ran
that.
power to Rudiger's machine for the first
weird.
time yesterday. It was nothing like what they predicted, even at half energy. I still have no idea what the endgame for all of this will be. The whole project. And I'm seeing now that few of the men building it do either. It's all over their faces. All this time underground isn't helping their morale, but I'm confident our fragile truce will hold until we're finished. We worked hard to make it this far after what happened to Team 3. But afterwards? Impossible to say.
Ooh. That was different. Oh, there's loads of canned corn. Right, so we can make the stews now. That's nice. Because I didn't really want to have to lug them all the way back from the contaminated zone and everything. Right, search all these. All this. That was weird. I've never come across that before.
This will come in handy.
Ooh, soapberry seeds. Right, then. Nope. We've got some alphabet soup and a knife. Some more lecho. A crevasse. I'll leave the can opener. Search in here. No. Ladder we can take apart. No, I'm not fussed. Curtain. No. Okay. Other room. What's in here then? Nuts and bolts. Nuts. I don't even know what nuts and bolts are for. A heavy hammer in here is very nice. Oh, interview transcript 12. Oh, another reading
Session
thing.
12, Project Medical Officer interviewing
weird.
Patient 7. Back to the third instance. Find the bridge between them.
Trying to. Okay. It starts the same as every other time. A dark room. Square. I feel the wall behind me, and I can barely make out the walls to the right and left. Smooth, like steel or glass. I can't see the wall opposite me. It's too dim. I walk forward, and that's when I notice it. Every time. The pit. Just a hole in the floor. Really, it's funny. The floor seems to slope a little bit as it reaches the edge. But the floor is made of bricks. Bricks that start to bend. Best I can tell.
And the end? The last image you can remember?
That's when it shows up.
What shows up? Can you describe it?
From across the pit, where the other wall should be, something darker than everything around it, sort of floating. It moves to the edge of the hole. No face, just a moving shape. A shadow. Is it me? My face? God damn it. Man, that's when I wake up. Every damn time.
Well, this is weird. Okay. Right, is there anything else in here? Have we done it? Or we've searched the bunker. Okay, well, we have completed searching the bunker. That's fine. How encumbered are we? Fairly encumbered. Well, we can take a heavy hammer. Oh, there's a battery. Nice. Another battery. Excellent. We can use them for our heated boxes. Oh, was the Aurora gone? Oh no, battery's died. Okay, let's put it away. Can we sleep in the bed? Yeah. Okay. Let's put this away. It's quite late. I guess we will go to sleep here. Way out the Aurora. Go off in the morning. Let's eat something first. What have we got? Let's eat that. We'll eat the ludicrous amounts of peanut butter that we've got. Have some water. Go to sleep. Cool. Well, that was interesting. That was weird. I've never done one of these before. But we've investigated the signal in Pleasant Valley. Got a little bit of the story, which is bizarre. We're only 50% of the way through the first tale, which is interesting. We now need to investigate Hush River Valley and Bleak Inlet, both of which sound like a nightmare. Bleak Inlet especially. I mean, Hush River Valley is alright because it's so empty. The problem is there's no buildings, but the thing is, now that we've got the improvised bedroll and we've got decent gear, I feel a little bit better about going there and doing the tale. Beforehand, it would be quite hard. I don't know the area very well, so that'll be interesting. Bleak Inlet, I can only describe as it terrifies me because I do not want to go out in Aurora where there are timber wolves. That just seems like it's like suicide. But I don't know. That'll be interesting. So, let's go to sleep now. Sleep hours. 10 hours. Lovely. Right. And now it's pitch black. Drink? Maybe? Maybe a kvass to calm my nerves after that weird night. There we go. And eat the energy bar. Tasty. 14 calories. Really? Okay. Right. So we are encumbered by only a tiny bit, that's fine. I think that's probably everything we want from here. I will just quickly check to make sure. There is obviously some more clothes and things here that we could use. I don't even know what the tarps are for. I think from the camping mod you can use them to make tents. I'm not entirely sure what else they would be used for. I think it's just a hangover from that. But anyway, let's leave this place. But that was the first part of the tale. For those of you who don't know, it's kind of like a mini quest story that you can do in survival mode, which I quite like. I like the fact that there's some like events or things you can push forward into doing, even in survival mode. Because sometimes survival mode feels a little bit empty, but having something like that, if you want to do it, is quite nice. Because I haven't really done the story mode in this. I did a little bit ages ago, but I haven't done it for a long time now. So being able to do like a little bit of the story within survival is quite nice. There we go. Right. And I guess let's go back to base. Wasn't a bad trip. We got a heavy hammer out of it, so cannot complain. Well, it's a bit late. We don't need another heavy hammer. But we got one. It's quite nice. So let's make our way back. Thinking about, I guess, torches can be a lot more useful, aren't they? With if we are gonna do the tails, really should have kept one of the mining flashlights from the contaminated zone. They did weigh a lot more, but they had like double the battery, I believe. It's just they were too heavy to bring back with me, but in hindsight, it probably would have been better to bring one. Doesn't matter. But the next one is, I think that I'm willing to do, is probably Hush River Valley. Bleak Inlet will be closer to actually go to and do. I don't know, I'm just not sure if I'm willing to go to Bleak Inlet and risk dying against timber wolves. I guess I can. I guess I should be brave, shouldn't I? Right. Well, I think before we go to risk our life for a story mode which isn't really needed, I think we should do our actual objective I want to do for this series, and that is... Is that a wolf up there? No, it's just a wooden post. Craft the metal boxes and actually make some planters. So I think my next step is to go to Coastal Highway, followed by Desolation Point, and we are going to go and forge some metal planters, which will be just gravy. We've got plenty of electronic parts now. I think you need 3 per humid box, or whatever they're called. And I think I've probably got... I definitely brought back, I think, 5 from my trip to the Contaminator Zone and the Forsaken Airfield. So I think we had 5, and I think we already had a few, so we might even have enough. Because I think I needed... That's weird, there's no walls at the back, but there's loads out the front. It's a reverse of what it normally is. I think to plant 1 of each item... I need 5 boxes, so I need 1 for carrots, 1 for potatoes, 1 for blueberries. Well, carrots and potatoes, you don't need a humid planter, you just need a metal box. Then for the humid planters, you need 1 for, I think it's herbs, 1 for soapberries, 1 for blueberries. And I think that's it. So I think 5 boxes is what we need if we want 1 from each. So that's 15 electronic parts, I believe. I will double check that quickly. So it's under humid kit. 3 electronic parts per, so we need 15 of them. Okay. Well, we've got 2 batteries from that. I will quickly check how many electronic parts we've got. I believe it's 8. I could be wrong. We've got 1. We've got enough batteries anyway. We've got a gardening mesh there. So we've got 6. That's enough for 2 of those humid kits, so we need another 3. Got herbal mixed seeds. Yeah, we need that. We've got 2 gardening mesh. Soap berries. We've got plenty of soil. We've got plenty of we've got loads of batteries. And we got seeds for all of them. It's the and we've got plenty of the tape roll. It's just the electronic parts. I think we're lacking a few. Yeah, we've got plenty of gardening mesh. Yeah, we're missing 3 electronic parts if we wanted to complete our set. That's not too bad. The fact that we can make 2, and to us, I don't even know what the herbs are for. The herbal mix seeds, wherever they were. I don't know what you get from them. These. We take 1 out. Can we actually have a look at it? Because I don't know what we grow. Bag of perfect tea. Ah, it's for growing... Oh, of course. It's for growing herbal tea. Oh, that makes sense. You can have infinite amount of herbal tea. That's quite cool. And then soap berries. I've got no idea what they're for. There was a recipe where you can cook with them. But are they for something else that I'm unaware of? I bet you they're for something else. The soapberry tart. I've got no idea. I'm sure they're used for something else that I'm unaware of. And there's blueberry tart, obviously. Okay. I don't know. But, whatever the case, I guess then the herbal tea is probably more useful than the blueberries and the soapberries, just because blueberries and soapberries, I'm presuming you need to have the flour, but once the flour runs out, they're a bit pointless unless you want to eat the raw berries. Whereas potatoes and carrots you can always use for stews and it's renewable, and the herbal tea would be renewable. So I think that's probably what I would go for, is the herbal tea first, and probably blueberries. Anyway, let's chuck some of these painkillers away. That'll do. And how... Oh, quarter of the way done. Nice. Let's drop that. Drop some of the cloth in our cloth pile here. Cool. And we've got this corn. We can actually use it to make the stews if we wanted to, wherever it is. Thompson family stew. We need carrots. We've got carrots, potatoes, reishi mushrooms. Apart from the broth. Oh no, you do need flour for this. But only a tiny, tiny bit. Yeah, this is pretty much renewable apart from the flour. Oh, you do need flour for these, just tiny amounts. Oh, I didn't think you did. Okay. Well, in that sense, there's not really any cooking that's renewable, is it? Because eventually it'll all run out. The only one, I guess... No, because acorns... I think acorns aren't renewable. Once you've harvested them, I don't think you get any more. Yeah, I guess there's no cooking recipe that's completely 100% renewable. Oh, so it's all reliant on flour. That's sad. Oh well. Right, let's go chuck some of this outside. And I guess... it's going to be another... Well, it's going to be a while before the moose hide's ready, so I would... It's either I wait here for the moose hide to be done and then we head off, or I just head off to Coastal Highway before... and try and get the metal boxes and then come back. The problem is the metal boxes, if we got 5 of them, would weigh, I believe, 15 kilos. Let's have a quick check. Forge. Doing the forge will actually help. Metal boxes. Oh no, 10. It would weigh 10 kilos. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. We can probably go light. And that'll be fine. Let's refuel that. I reckon let's go Coastal Highway light. We'll drop whatever we aren't using off at the gas station. Go to Desolation Point. And then, once we're in Desolation Point, we can get some scrap metal from the Riken, because there should be plenty there, and we can, yeah, go from there. But we should be able to chuck quite a lot of stuff away that we're not using. Just need to find an empty cupboard. All these are basically full. That one's not that bad. Cool. Right. So, I think that's all right. There's nothing to investigate actually at Desolation Point. No, there's not. Okay. Fine. Well, let's drop the flashlight. We don't need the heavy... Oh, no, we do need the heavy hammer. Silly me. Obviously we need it if we're going to go forging. And... it's only a spare 5 weight. We don't need the marine flare. I don't think we're going to need the fire-hardened arrows. How? Oh, we can store 40 weight in the fridge. I should be using that. Let's put our arrows in the fridge. Don't think we're going to be needing them. And... What else? Don't need that. We don't need 90 matches. That'll do, that's fine. We'll pick up some water to drink now. How much does that leave us with? 1.5, that's fine. And that should be enough food for the journey. Yeah, plenty. Loads. Lovely. Let's go. Let's go Coastal Highway. It's very cold. I need to wait a little bit. Right. Eat a little bit of tasty wolf meat. Can we just put our... No, we can't put it down. There's too much stuff in the way. We're going to have to wait till the wind dies down. I don't really want to go Coastal Highway in the wind. Seems like a recipe for disaster. Right. Wind sounds a little bit better now. There we go. We'll drop the wolf meat when we get outside, and we will push on. It's so nice to be being able to eat anything without consequence now. Apart from if we ate raw meat, but we can't get parasites now. We can't get food poisoning. It's just lovely. There was... I was wondering about taking something else that's high calorie. There was the peanut butter that's ruined. Let's take that. Cool. Then we've got plenty of food on us. We don't need to worry at all then. Because I don't think I'm going to be doing too much, looting on the way. I'm planning on just going straight there. Because we're not going to be able to carry anything if I loot everything. So I think we're going to go Coastal Highway. We've already looted some of Coastal Highway, but we didn't go that far. So my plan is just to... just ignore everything. We can go into houses to warm up. Or maybe loot toilets if we run out of water. But I'm planning to go there very quickly. And then, get out of there as quickly as possible. The fact that we've got, 6 carry capacity and we can still run means that we should be able to grab quite a lot of coal from the cave in the transition zone between here and Coastal Highway. And that'll be quite nice because... not between here and Coastal Highway, between Coastal Highway and Desolation Point is what I meant. We'll be able to grab 6 kilos worth of coal in that. And we can, then go pretty much straight to the Riken. The only thing I'm tempted to loot is the bow and arrow that you get. I can't remember what it's called. You go up a hill on the right-hand side, and there's it's like a hunter or something that's there. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a corpse which pretty much always has a bow and some arrows. Tempted to go there. So that's the only thing that's really tempting me to go and loot. The rest I don't really care about. I just want to get these boxes, get back. And at that point we're kind of set. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do all of that this episode. I highly doubt it. Because I didn't want the stream to go on too long this time. Because I want to give my throat a rest eventually. So I'll probably give it about half an hour. So I think we'll probably be able to get... If I push it, we should be able to get to Desolation Point. And I'll probably have to end it there. But we'll see how far we get. The wind is with us. So you never know. If we're lucky. we might get a good chunk of the way. I don't know. I know we found the that bunker with the tails. Not quite sure how it works. We found that one, but I think if there's another Aurora, you can still find. I think you can still find other bunkers using it, or items and things. I'm not sure if it's limited to how many per region, or whether it's that you can only use it for tails. I'm not quite sure. I think you might be able to find other bunkers using it. Not 100% on that. Yeah, might have to see. I don't honestly know what the two options are. There's two settings, so I don't really know which is what one of them does. I don't really want to research it because I feel like I'll ruin it. But I might have to figure out what the different settings does. What's it looking like? Minus 50. Oh, yeah, it's going to get cold soon. Might need to stop off in the village before we push on to Coastal Highway at this point, because it might just be a little bit too cold. But I think what we're going to do is I'll get these metal boxes, either this episode or next episode. And then once we've got them back to Pleasant Valley, and we've placed them down, and we're growing whatever we want, obviously I still need to go and get another 3 electronic parts from somewhere. But I think that's the only thing. If I find 3 electronic parts in Desolation Point, I'm taking them. So maybe it is worth me exploring Desolation Point, even if it is just the industrial site for the electronic parts. I think I might just do that. Because if I can take 3 electronic parts back with me, I'm done then. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll go to the industrial place. I'll search there for electronic parts. Then I'll go to the Riken. But after I've got back with the metal boxes, I think then we will go to Bleak Inlet, and we're going to try and do the tails from there. After we've done that one, we will do the one at Hush River Valley, because I did want to always go to Hush River Valley at the stream at some point and redeem myself for the second death in the first episode. So it'd be good to learn that map properly and redeem myself for that. And yeah, after that, I guess we'll see whatever the Tails tells us to do next. But I'm quite enjoying it. It's our own little challenge. It's quite nice. Let's just nip in here quickly. Right. We do have a little bit of coal already here. Ruined. Okay. Cool. Let's take one of these water bottles. We've got the carry capacity, we might as well take it. And do I have any cans on me? No, I wasn't sure if I did or not. Take those then. And there's not really anything else here. I thought we had more stored here, but it doesn't look like we've got anything apart from a couple bits of coal and that. Okay, fine. Let's continue on. So the way to get to Coastal Highway is fairly straightforward. We just need to... It's pretty much straight in front of us, but we need to go round to the left and then round and up. And you go up a hill and there's a little cave pretty much at the top of this hill up there. But it's not really possible to manage to get there. We might be able to go up that... No. I don't know. I don't know if we can go up that way. I think if we went up that way, we'd have to still go back around. There's a wolf right there. We're not going that way. We're going to follow the road and round to the right. A bear can also spawn there. It's running away from me anyway. Well, I'm not going to chase after it. I don't want to risk it. We'll go the way we're supposed to. Up and round. I did do it however long ago. It was like 6 episodes ago, something like that. But we'll do it again. And I don't know if any of you who watch this are also interested in the videos I've done on the sapling, the game which is kind of spore-like evolution game. But I will be releasing an episode of that tomorrow, which will be lovely. Just finished. I was hoping to upload it before this episode, but because of how slow, well, it's not even that slow. But for some reason, where I'm based, it takes an hour and a half to upload a video, despite the fact that it should be as fast as my home address. But my home address only takes half an hour to upload a video. So I'm not quite sure what that's about. Yeah, I'll be uploading one of them for tomorrow, hopefully. It's silly. It's a bit of fun, but it's a funny game. I do enjoy it, but it's very silly. I think, yeah, it's a fun game, but it's a bit buggy. It's because it's still in early access, but it's quite fun. But in the episode, I try and make a like an ice age world style, and see what can survive and what evolves and that sort of thing. And yeah, I end up making a race of pink mammoths. Yeah, it was quite funny. But it's quite interesting to see, you just make these creatures and you leave them and then you pass time and you see what they end up like, and it's kind of crazy what some of these creatures end up like if you leave them long enough. You feel like you've made these creatures that should be good and they should last, and then you leave them for a bit, you come back and they're completely different. Then other ones you feel like you make them basic and you expect them to evolve lots, and then you come back and they're exactly the same hundreds of thousands of years later. So it's very strange. But it does reinforce the idea that simplest organism is often the best. So it just goes to show. Yeah. Something fun and different to do. Right. So the cave is just up here. Ooh. Drop my drink. Although, once again, it's been a pretty tame episode. I mean, it wasn't long ago and we were terrified by wolves and stuff, and now it seems like the wolves we see, we don't even need to scare them away, they just run away from us. I know that's to do with the wolfskin coat. And it's the only reason I'm tempted to get the bear one, just because we've got a greater chance, I think, of scaring wolves away with it. But now that the DLC added the insulated bedrolls, I think there's more of an argument for getting the bearskin coat than the bedroll now. Whereas it always used to be go for the bearskin roll, like hands down. So I don't think we really need, either on Stalker. It's more for Interloper, but I think bearskin coat arguably might be quite fun to have in this, just because I don't really want to be lugging a 3 kilo bedroll with us everywhere. Right. We've already explored everything in here, so we might as well just go straight through. The thing is, coal probably has respawned, because I think it's been 2 weeks plus since we've been in here, so coal is probably once again on the floor. So we'll just harvest what we can find, if we can find any. Dooby-dooby-dooby-doo. Yeah, loads of coal. Cool. Wrong way. Oh, there's coal down there, though. Cool. Have I checked all these out? Yeah, I've checked all out already. Awesome. Still not encumbered. Okay, just stop. It's kind of why I was tempted to wait to get the moose satchel, because doing this with the moose satchel would have been so much easier. But whatever the case, I will harvest. I will collect all of the coal that I find, just because it makes it a little. Well, it just means that we can collect it again in the future, really. Oh, here we go. Coal chunk.
This stuff will come in handy.
I think that's more weight efficient to get them than it is to get anything else. They're not vanilla, obviously. They're from a mod, I believe. I think it's the foraging mod. Not 100% on that, though. But you just use a heavy hammer with them, and you get, I think it's 3 bits of coal from them. Whereas... Yeah, how many? Yeah, 3. But it weighs 0.5, and then the coal, each of them, I believe, weighs 0.3. Yeah, so it's nearly... it's really good efficiency anyway. So they are much, much more useful to carry around. Shame I only saw one. I think there's a couple that spawn in this cave, but I only picked up one. There's all the coal that's here, though. Oh, and I picked up 3 chunks before. Okay. There's so much coal here. Right, 31 coal. How much coal is there if I just take these? 12. That's a lot more energy efficient, isn't it? Or weight efficient. So let's take those chunks. Always barely anything. There we go. And if I find any more chunks between before we get to destination point in the next mine, I'll just take them. I'll move all the coal to the end like I just did, but I think I'll just transport the chunks because they're much more efficient weight-wise. So, we are here once again. Last time we were only here for a fleeting visit. Well, we could do the Polaroid while we're here now, because we did discover the Polaroid last time, but we didn't go back to the transmission tower. But we're already basically there, so we might as well. It's already quite late as well, so we might as well rest there. Should be warm enough to sleep. I feel like the wind is picking up, so we probably should actually rest there. And I can't remember what, if anything, we left at the gas station. So I feel like we should check out whatever we left there. Either replenish or leave stuff. Whatever we feel like. And then we can push on again. I want to find Barb's rifle. Not quite sure. go away. This one isn't even turning around to look at it. Go away. Where's the transmission tower? It's round the corner, isn't it? Yeah, it's like one more bit over. Okay, well that one just decided he was turning around and running away again. Amazing. Okay, he's gone mental. Okay, don't stop running now and then attack me again. Just running a little bit to get away. And we do need to watch out for bears. Because there's bears that come wander the roads. I want to be a little bit careful. Kind of annoyed that I've used up a flare already. But I think it's too windy to use a torch. And I don't even know if we've got any torches on us. Thinking about it, I think we don't have any. So I think I probably need to take some torches. Although, how many more times am I actually going to realistically need flares? I think maybe max 4 times we might need flares on the way and then the way back. So yeah, we definitely do need some torches. Oh. A bird egg. I think that's the first time I've ever found a bird egg. So, again, that's on the foraging mod, I believe. That's quite cool. It's ruined, but I think if we cook it up, we should be able to use it. I found the empty bird nest before, but I don't think I've ever actually found an egg in one of them. That's quite nice. I think it was definitely the right time to come across this, because the wind is definitely picking up. So in we go, in we go. I know the sun is setting, Astrid. Okay. Right. Do we have any charcoal? No, but we should be able to get some from this. No. Okay. How long to deconstruct that? A while. Start fire. Use the lit flare, please. Thank you. Come on. There we go. How long? A little bit of time. Right, an hour and 33 minutes. That's enough. Cool. And do we have anything under there? No, shame. Right, how much water do we have on us? 2 litres. Let's drop the egg. We cook it. Invalid location. Place. Maybe we need to put it in a saucepan. Maybe. Okay then. Let's cook up some water though. We'll cook a litre. That should be plenty. You know what? One half. There we go. That should be plenty for everything. Cook the alphabet soup. And then we should be able to go to sleep absolutely a-okay. Eat that for 400 calories. Take a couple of torches and we will be done. Torch. That's pretty good. Oh, that's very bright. Why can't I put... Won't let me put it away? Excuse me? That was bizarre. pressing H and it won't let me put it away. That's annoying. I don't know why it's doing that. I feel like that's a bug for some reason. Okay, I can't put anything away. I can put that away. For some reason, I can't put weapons away or anything else. That's annoying. It's clearly a bug somewhere. It's the first time I've had that. Okay, let's do that. Let's have a drink. Excellent. Go to sleep. Okay, it's just before it starts getting light. There we go. Bit more of that. Excellent. Drop the plugs because we don't need them anymore. And are we going to be alright to set off? I guess so. Although we could actually sharpen up our hatchet, thinking about it. Because we've got the whetstone, and this is actually starting to get quite low condition. We've got the time, we might as well use it. I was tempted to download the speed. I can't remember what it's called, the actual mod. There's a mod that changes the times for stuff like this. Not the actual times, but how long it takes to do this. Because this is just annoying. I wish it only took like a second instead of like 10. It's just like, I know it's meant to be more realistic, but it's just a bit like, after you've done it a dozen times, it gets a bit tedious. What's 73 condition? We'll probably end up using most of this up. Might just actually get through the whole thing, sharpen the knife as well. Probably worth doing. 85. Three, yeah. We'll do that and then we'll sharpen the knife a few times and then the whetstone will be done. We can leave it. Cool. And sharpen that. Doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. Perfect. Excellent. And then we've got that which we can drop because it's ruined. That we can drop because it's ruined. And it is daytime. And skill increase to 69. Nice. And let's get out of here. Right. Let's go down this way. Thinking, did I need the crampons for anything? Apart from the unstable ground and doing this, I don't think there are any ropes. I think there might have been potentially one rope at Desolation Point that might have made it a little bit easier. But we're probably going to be encumbered on the way back anyway, so I don't really want to be reliant on ropes. I think we'll be alright. It would just be for this particular thing. And we don't have any other accessories, so it would have been quite nice to have the crampons anyway. Doesn't matter. Ooh, calm. The story has not yet been written. And there's a wolf. I think we should be able to get around it. Unless it stops for absolutely no reason. Yeah, we should be able to get past it. Beautiful. Cool. once again, I do need to look out for the bear. Because I think if the bear does spawn in, it does often track down this road. Seems to be alright so far. We're making fairly good timing. Let's make our way to the garage. Check what we got there. Then we can push on. I don't think I need to take any scrap metal with me, because we should find plenty in the Riken itself. And even if we didn't, there's the industrial place literally just across the lake, which has tons. There's a bloody moose there. Is that going to be a change of plans? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Might be a change of plan. Because we don't really need the moose. But if I can get 2 hides, that's better than 1, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I reckon it's a clear shot between here and the back door. Let's get higher. Okay, well the moose doesn't bleed. And we've lost... Oh, no, is there? So now we need to wait for it to come back, and I didn't actually see where it ran to. Unfortunately. I think he ran that way. I just heard him. Yeah, I think he's up there somewhere. Oh, what's in here? Anything? No, not much. There he is. Okay, let's go back. He's on his way. Let's crouch. We'll wait. We'll play the waiting game. Fine, we're actually gaining weight now. Weight? We're actually gaining warmth now, so we're fine. Okay, he's getting closer. Right, where is he? Behind there. I think he's just behind that building. Oh no, he's there. He's there. Just wait for a second. Because if he gets any closer, or decides to face me, that would be ideal. He did run away from me, which I think... Oh, he's turned around. Oh, screw you. Come on. There we go. Crap, get in. Oh no, I'm not gonna be got by you today, Mr. Moose. Okay. Well, we had another rifle here. Didn't even realise that. Oh, we do have some flares. Okay, that's good. So we can replenish the one that we lost. That's fine. What do we have in here? Some antiseptic. That's right. Okay, let's crouch, leave the gas station, see where he is. Where is our cartridge? It's going to be over there, isn't it? Yeah, there. I feel like I can hear him, but I'm not sure quite from what direction. I think he normally comes down from that direction. Yeah, the thing is, he won't bleed out. Annoyingly. I think he's up there. There isn't even moose markings on the trees anymore. So has he gone? Although I didn't notice moose markings to begin with, to be fair. If he's gone now, I'm going to be really ticked off. Let's check these. Ooh, frozen angler. Very nice.
I'll take
Some
it.
gloves. No. I reckon we sleep here and then we'll check in the morning. Oh, there's a bear there. What is going on with this place? Where's that bear? There he is. Crap. No. No, thank you, Mr. Bear. I panicked. I should have crouched and waited, but he saw me and then I panicked. Okay. Have a drink. I think he's over that side. It's kind of annoying that if you go indoors, they just disappear sometimes. You would expect them to be just outside when you step back out, but they're not. They kind of reset. And sometimes that's like ages away. It's really frustrating. Like that moose should have been basically whack where we started, but it just disappeared. The bear, got no idea. I don't even know if I hit that bear. I don't think I did. I mean, I should have done, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. No idea. That's annoying. Anyway. Well, 2 attempts, 2 fails. That's fine. Wasted like, what was it, 3 shots. No one to give up. Okay. Right, do we have any electronic parts here? That would be helpful to take with us, but I don't think we're going to. I think we've already taken whatever we had before. Wooden's kitchen, we don't need that even if we wanted to. Simple tools. Can we fix up our hacksaw? What conditions are hacksaw? 63. It might be good to fix that up. That's... deconstruct that. And let's fix this up. Let's just fix that one more time. Oh, come on. Cool. I'll do. Drop that again and drop all that. We don't need that. Excellent. A quick drink. Have some Pinnacle Peaches. Because it's really heavy. Have that. Just for the 14 calories that's left. I completely forgot about that. Yes, finish off all this stuff that's nearly done. I feel like I need to cook that, annoyingly. I'm going to leave that for now. Let's go to sleep. We'll check, see if the moose or the bear are nearby in the morning. If they're not, we will push on. And I'll probably have to stop the episode before we get to Desolation Point at this point. But I'll see how far I can get. Even if I can just get out this region, it'll be a plus. Right. Hang on. Right, is that a jerry can? How much is in here? 0. Useless. Lantern fuel, how much is in there? A little bit. Right. There's a bit more. You know what? I'm going to leave that. And we're going to read some of our book. Boom. Things do. Lantern fuel, how much is in that? Oh, loads. Right, full to the brim. Excellent. That was worth doing. And how close are we to leveling up our fishing? That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, fine. There we go, okay. Have the soda. Was there any food here? I feel like we've probably eaten all the food. Yeah. Fine. Well, we might have to make a couple of stops at the houses then to get some food. We do have plenty from the cattails, but it might be nice to have something else. Because I don't really want to just exhaust. Because I want these cattails as emergency food. Yeah, really, we're down to like a day and a half now. Which is still fine. You only really need a day's worth if you're traveling about, but still. Okay. See whether there's a moose or a bear. Or it's foggy. For God's sake. Alright, pass the time. Got affliction, cabin fever. Okay. Yeah, we're going to need to stop off to see if we can find some water as well. There's definitely something walking over there. I reckon it's a wolf or something. Okay, well I see no moose and I see no bear. Have we checked this? We have nothing there. Oh, hang on. What's that? Well, there's a bear up there. He's going up, not down. Right, am I going to risk this? If I shoot, I'm going to have to get the flare gun out instantly. Crouched preemptively. I don't know what way his route is, but there is a house right there we could duck into. Right, looks like he's coming back round. what I'm thinking is if I can get onto that hill, I will probably be a bit safer. Oh, at that point he turns round. Oh, screw you, bear. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. He's running away from me. Did it stick in or not? No, damn it. He's not going to bleed out then. Get onto the balcony, get onto the balcony. Shit. I thought he was going to run at me. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was actually, that was a little bit scary. We've already been in here. I wasn't sure if we've been in here or not. Okay. Let's go outside again. Right, so he won't actually bleed out because the arrow didn't stick in him. So now we've been inside, he'll probably be calm. I don't know where he'll be now, though. He could be absolutely anywhere at this point. It's really, really annoying, isn't it? Oh, the moose is back. Why do you keep giving? Why does the game keep giving me this ultimatum of bear or moose? Okay. Well. Fine. I don't think I'm going to Desolation Point now. I'm going to have another go at this. Right, Moosey Boy is right there. Do you reckon I can get close enough that I can get to that car? Like, I can shoot him, and then if I miss, I just duck in. Maybe. Oh, this is going to be tight. Maybe. Yeah, I should be able to. Just creep a bit closer. Just a little bit closer. Actually, no, it'll be safer if I get to... Here, hang on, here we go. And he ran off again. He sounds like he's still pretty close. Okay, he sounds like he's stupidly close, but I can't tell where he is. There. Is that him? It is him. Okay, let's get back to the car. Okay, I've hit him twice. Okay. We can wait a bit longer. I'm a bit conscious about the bear suddenly turning up behind me. I think we're all right. Okay, well, we're fine. Where is he? He's behind those trees. Okay, we're right next to that house. There he is. Come on, you're still pretty far away. It's a little bit closer. I'm hoping that the two hits have stacked, because I think that was quite a good hit before. Okay, where are you? It's straight behind that rock, are you? I don't think there's a back way into this house. Quickly check. No. Ha 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 ha. Screw you, moose. 2 moose. Good. Right. Okay. We're good. 104 kilos of meat. Sweet Jesus. Okay. How are we going to do this? Quartering him will take 2 hours. I think I'm just going to have to quarter him, because that's just too much meat. There's no way in hell I can get all of that. Harvesting 100-odd kilos of meat would take forever. I mean, they're 20 kilos each bag. Let's take the guts first. Right, let's run back.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Thankfully, it's fairly close. Well, I got him. And that's the important thing. Oh, right, okay. That's another moose hide. So, the potential for another moose satchel. Or we could focus on a coat if we really wanted to. But that's 10 days. So, if we spend 10 days in Desolation Point now, or there and around, we're good. So, right, 20 kilos will be way over. We need to drop some more stuff. Let's put the stuff that we desperately do need in this corner. So, harvest that. Good, good, good. Right. let's drop what we can. Okay. 18. That means we should be able to pick up 1. Be fine. We'll only need one of those. I need that. I want to be able to pick up 2, which is why I'm really pushing it. If we drop that, we still can't take 2. We'd basically have to go without clothes. Well, that's not necessarily a stupid thing to do, is it? Like, if we took everything off, I could take 2. Yeah, like, I could still run with that. I mean, it's silly. We'll be freezing. But we can run with 2, and we still got a flare. So yes, I know we've got risk of hypothermia. I know. But look how much sprint we've got now. You have to look at the positives.
I wonder if I can
run.
drop any of this gear.
If we get this all inside, I can harvest it. I just need to make sure that I can get in each time before the wolves are able to come over quick enough. Oh, cheers. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear. Right. That's 2. So, we need some water. Can I get any water from there? No, of course not. Just have a coffee. We can make more. Because I'm worried about getting tired. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. So I need to make, like, what, another 2 trips? Maybe 3? Because the problem is that the wolves will start smelling me and come over, and they'll come from quite a long way. I'm worried about that bear, wherever the hell that is. Right, yeah, another 2 trip. Well, another 1 trip after this. Right, come on. Come on, Astrid, you can do it.
It's getting kind of heavy.
This is fine. We're fine. Oh, we're going to have so much moose meat, though. Tell you what, is any of this actually frozen? That's not frozen. We could harvest it while we're here. What is our Carcass harvesting's already level 5, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Just harvest it in one go. Then we can drop all that meat outside. That's 100 kilos of meat. That'll keep us going for so long. It's nuts. Right, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab the last 2 bags, bring them back in. Drop everything. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go grab the last 2 bags, bring them back in, and then I'm going to end the episode there. And I think off camera what I'm going to do is I'm going to harvest all the bags up, leave the meat outside, and next episode then we'll be pushing on to Destination Point, making our potato and other planters, and then we can go from there. Right, and run. Good, I think we're good. Oh.
Carry much more.
Okay. I should have just shot a flare gun, but I don't care. Right. That was pretty good. I'm pleased about that. Right, we did it. Cool. Well, I think then I'm going to call it a day because that was kind of crazy, that last little bit. Look at all this meat. This is crazy. Let's just harvest everything. Oh, we got the 2 arrows back from it. Wait, we got 2 arrows from it? We didn't fire arrows at a moose. I'm very confused. When was the last time we fired arrows at them? Did we fire arrows at the moose? Is it a random chance to get arrows from... I don't know, that was weird. Whatever the case, let's just quickly harvest everything. And then, I guess we just go straight outside. There we go. The problem is the wolves are going to be, like, straight out there, aren't they? And it's going to take me a few seconds to drop all this meat. Okay.
Too much to carry.
Yes, we're carrying 76 kilos, Astrid. It's double what you should be allowed to carry. This is like, we're like the stinkiest we could possibly be. Quickly. Spamming the 3 button. Okay, we're done. Oh, well, that's how you drop 70 kilos of meat in the space of a few seconds. Okay. New snow pants. Exhibition park. Cool. Well, that'll do. Cool. Well, I'll find the rest in the morning. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. It's been pretty fun. Like I said, next episode, we are going to go to Desolation Point, spend a few days there, and hopefully by the time we get back, whether it's to here or Pleasant Valley now, we will have a moose hide ready for us to make a satchel from. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you've liked what you've seen, please leave a like and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my patrons if my list loads up. Clint, David, Len, Valise, Lord Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Natural Cheese, Mikey Soundtrack, King of Thorns, Skylar Burchell, Charles, Mint Salad, Lax, Brian, and I still don't have my list set up, which is really annoying. So, thank you to Brian, Football Player 109, The Cat Shaver 073, and let's get up my other list. My YouTube member list. I wish YouTube was better at these lists. It's really annoying. Mickey Nixon, Davidoff, Valise, Heretic, Tyler, Cantrell, and Codry Pierce. Thank you, everyone. You are just amazing peoples. Thank you for all your support. It helps keep the channel afloat, so I can't thank you guys enough. So yeah, I will see you on Saturday. Being that I can actually talk by then because my throat is killing me right now. So cheers, guys, and I will see you next episode. Bye-bye.